Abusua ene so aye Nyankopon epe ema me ne wa hia e wo Adom TV a na me daase se wo do afidi na to abehweme me si so no na ye wonwum bia etato na nwum no em se lipako yo na me we afini din kakra se debi ebe ama atamfo afere so ya branch na si so a wo hihye ya wa hihye se debi ya mpanyampa debi eyi wo ya baba na so a wo hihye ya wa hihye fi class 1 ko so be school na debi abeyi so na de dodo na ka se sa asem no ya jaika ye se ndaso as e ba ne asetrem ya mu esikapemu a ndaso asa na so ndaso ho me nua ba ma ne me nua ba ene daso ha yo yensa edimu abrabomu gidie wodo ne ndaso ebi so wodo na ba me de me fo se ndaso ene edimu oni yese se wunyan wi die wonim nya abenya ba hwe obenkum no nifa tere bia hwe se de abenya wa hunu dada se abrabo na den emani pe bebere ya pa awade aye kwa enye yie amfaso ma edwetre ne yedie empo yetwa ka na otwe na asa empo woni ene ombo ko frɛ no se no kura bia ni obi anumu ama ndaso asa nanso nipa wote ase die me se mema endaso nsa endaso eye poma bia ekura osunsumu ya epede na ba ho hope sa na efe no hope endaso se endaso le Kenya gidie se onipa woni endaso se nsa ntine de me kira wo se de atete apansama kodu bia se de aye bia no nyendaso na park de ni hwe na betimi de bubra na ska ne ken debi ebeyi mame kan sem bi ewa ba mu nkyira wo ye fa twere konkron a obi ti se David na oyo komafo kuje oman na okoku ni bi esan bae na wo bae no na kura a ahye kura na asedwere be na yire ne ma ya wiawom nti David wa metohwe japade bi ani ho na ekere se osui na onyenda so na ne ho nkran warade mu se papa yi woni a awi na minti wom me sabe ka woni twere kokko kire me se oti wom e ma ne ka de ohwe nyinara woni awia se so bi wia wo yira wia wo ne je o wia wo ma na wia wo daachi e na wo hye ofi a wo hye ho bambo e na mekan je no ebia aparo ho bambo paro na empo wani je de poyi enye hwe sinkete enda so se de atie bia nya wo mu izu be firi mu enchenche wo na afa sa na mpanin kan ye enchenche wo na afa na wogitum sa abrabo ayebuyi fone sane esumreba ena owiaso ba no sia ba nopa na bwanwumre na sa de ya obi de wo so de beba de yan se obepenya nsa nya aka nya misuro fa de bi empaboyo na empabo akire na se de obo wo no ko ya dwuma na nsia pe bibiye kapre kwa na de sia se de tie bia be emenda so mparo na me sha brante de mutiyo ya de atoba ha abrabom onasa men kabida men nyendaso endaso emen die endaso hye nkuran endaso endaso ena David nya ya otimi eti nkrofo wo wi anema ehye na kura kwaje ne nyama nyinara se me kan se o bible kan da bi se de tetete no sa na tenne ne dan kwamba enti dia bada no enya wo so na bejai wati na meka no ne asida no nya wo so na bejai tete nyina na ndaso de bi abrabo ma ndaso na me pejai ho ndaso na ye Kenya ye ho ndaso na menya kuduru tu na muntuo bi bedu sempempenso ndaso ho hia papa medika ka chose na me yansa na hia ni gidie wodo ne ndaso na de yem esimu ma me pa ye ndaso wo ndaso a wo gidie wo ndaso wa de nyina na wo ndaso a wotimi kansempa na wo mu wudi hia wo bre na wo ka ye enye yi o wana sa ebem onipa wano kasa na ebem odwona wotimu pomu ebem timu pobi abefa bi ebem baba ye bo konya efiri baabi ya no kasa se ka ne timu ana adwene na ebem ma ye bi na da ekoi odofo yi achia empenisi ne muye eno chese beto form se de tie bia wo ndaso na opa kade na opa ne sefata yo a se de tie bia kwa mabetira ho adane wachi akase mabu nioma so abedum pempen so we na wanya asama kada acha akire se meme hyase no na me ka me de acha ka se papa we ni me de ehu papa ba me de ndaso na ye na ade achi amekire ne me famu ana so abedu samri mempa ba wate wate mempa ba adwuma na woni bia mempa ba yade bi na yara mempa ba empo bi de asama to so na kwasa mempa ba enchenche ewo nafe se de atie bia no mempa ba nkansam mo ne da na mom se de wo mu bia na kansampa na ensampa na be kenya o amemfra mapa dware na kwama ensampa bie kwan atete apansam menka kase atete apansam na enso megina no gina kono amana yeye enye na enso minim se kwambu wa metimi afa so amana yeye kansampa kan ya oka no kan tra keke mebre enye yeye debre bi oka na tra pesa na ba no oka no apa no ye ye bre enso se de tie bia ye benya no ye ama ye dinkuni atosin na so de tie bia betimi ahye na ma to ba ha so de tie bia no me hye me ho den na edimu kenye ena ka me kan azia homa no 40 Isaiah 40 akirao o se nempo maburu nya hoodne ne yankokura so tumiri kan nya aboa kode sansem ne se o kan se de menya taban se aboa kode mahuri atra ne hyeme so ya na wahwe ne ma siw kwan no so no titini hwene awodwene ne kasa awoka ena e kwasi de ma wo obu ho abo o media beba me frame in school da o media me anam ya kani media me Ghana ni sansem na wo kan e hye so ntimi mu nkam de siw kwan no so ka kire se me your mama me your benten me sua hunu na betime bu nkam nyoma so na hye wo nkura na trance na sinkete na kasenda so mo bia wonya we de ebeyi wate wonya we me se ebeyi jesu na wusu no na pa me no kase wasore enwinwi ye me fa hini o be bia be fa no nyame be kire nyenda so na nya gidi wo mu se kwan bia so no ye se oni dua na otwedi ampon na pepa no ho fa ne se wo ni dua obenyi obi ofa ho se wo kan sempa gu timu a efu ano a mempa ba odofo na se ma de jo se na nyenda so na so wie nkunimdie wate onyame nhira onyame kan ho na onhye ogidie ma na nda so nhye mu na ndi mu tie bia no bia mbeto ne no bedu kira sese no
ora ni teko tego meni ahefo eda sede ye na wakache no fanasem hia ne tu ho anamo na ebebe mu saade amao no sia no abo entibedwam kase ensumra so busia me mamu nyina ache na nsem nim no de edi makotena obeti bi enese Adom TV ene enipa bi e woda nsoma awia kete kronobofo koto hye wonso no edi nkomo de wo mo kan ene mu nchiremu e wo kase mu afen so ohu bibi aka bibi see something say something enra oman mu mpanifo apa hontoma ebi kan we ho making kind ya small simaka krabi se bedwam kase medin de ma metra diamond memoache afe ensem no eni enipa bi adansoma abonten so awia kete enipa bonfo bi omo ya krofo wenfo ekoto hye wonso eje wa kade fi wonsem no womo eche se wani age ho pa se video no ebeda abonten no post adwumaku ewo memu no womo antena so etumi a kire nipa no baako na afe wompa ebonso no se ekro no aka no so wombebo moden edi nachi na womo tumi a che no se ne be ya asotwe sefata safo no wode bema won
mabohu pa mabohu still me yem hihimi me kai sani ayede no hwehwe fo na tumi kura ntimi hwe ye yi wo TV no so ntimi hwe me yem hihimi minim sa efe na me di odi wo nani ana odi wo na akoma ana be ye dance si anka me wo he me yem hihimi still because me bi so na o se mama me hu na mina ya me ya I'm saying next time
God who never fails, and we have a God who has been protecting us all the while, so we don't fear. When we came here long time ago, somebody chloroformed us the house. and stole our things. But we recovered the things.
Patriotism down.
Na assembly see out.
I met and so me peer no go for na say. And this small time na mama beka me odwum ko na friend me catch me say sana dey see no me auntie ba ko ni gate no na sa assembly see. And I'm lucky that because nkofo no omo around. Sometimes me be adwuma na me sure say me fast out to kronum because maybe o metimi twa me agim bibi film say. And there was a police for no hwe na mo be bibi was ensa ya ye wan na yim gini se betimi atena ase.
Ba ne yan se wo say yen hwe se na be ya security be intact.
Enra abayimu mpanifo titira so ye omo hwe bambo ho nsemitre security sector no omo eko asetena adwumedi a omo ye wo asetena ne nyina ne se wo magana for eni aba ho so titiro ankrankra aho bambo nsem enti edin a ode to adwumedi so ne se wo hu bibia ka bibi see something say something na adwumedi no say ene koban.
The say something campaign, therefore, is a critical preventative measure by the Ministry of National Security, the other security ministries, to first of all empower Ghanaians to be more conscious about their own security, and secondly, to enhance their relationship with state security authorities.
Senior Presidential Advisor Yura Yaw Osafo Mafo enso editudwa ewudwumadi na se echire mu se aban no ebo ne homodin be ya obetimi aboa na kade a ahobambofo no ebehia edi abo ye hoban no omo ensa ebetumi aka.
Our country remains a prime target for the terrorist groups. The fact that we have not been attacked yet not imply we are eternally immune.
Adom kuma wo mrasibejafie won kanifo ene Haruna Idrisu ena woto nkrade ama Adom dodo no won kanifo oro ache meza bonsu se won kan kire na ban no mampani ne se ne cabinet no ene na soafo no ebra so obesesem efise saafo na wo moda so akura dibre no a won sesem no ka ho bi ena Ghana e market time enti wonyim na won sesem se ne be ya Ghana betumi akonanim.
2 years ago, our colleague minister fed the faith as if you were a non-performing minister when because adequate resources were not made available for you to deal with the imminent threat of flood. You see what's happening. I hope that you are not reshuffled for want of lack of adequate support to deliver. Mr. Speaker, it reminds me, the leader of government business, remind the President Nana Addo Dankwa, that for the first time he should show wit and will. He should reshuffle his cabinet, add new impetus to government, and let this country move.
Enwechi osanso etwen Ghana mampanyi Nana Dankwa Kufuado adwene ensemu a ekoso efa Achimota Forest ehun se ne enimu ya no wonfara no entumu bi na hwehwe mu efata no wonum enye wonhunu ni pakra asase no eye ne dia de owochefa wom ene de aban se wonum eye edefa ho.
Officers and politicians lands in the name of the Republic. Mr. Speaker, without any hesitation, this must be treated as an urgent matter. The President should open a public inquiry into the declassification of Achimota lands and let the public know who got what, for what, how much. We need to appreciate that.
Wo oti mantam nim pandai mensimu odikro wo ho PTA dwemtreni na afi SMC dwemtreni ni kromafo na school phobia wo mo wo enkanchena number 1 primary school chese na no get fancy kanu a wo mo de besi school dan adankra ensia de ma wo no besi na obi nim de ayenti a ensafo a egusu aguguma wontumi mia no ma school fo ne achechefo nkomu nkosua de nkotera de enti wo ma empanifo na woche so ma mie school dan no a wo mo akasa de tumi be wonsem ebia no ama sukufo atumi akom na achechefo nso akoho akochade
se abai esi school na ye edise ambuari ni so ege na se ya post ne ko fa no mo be da tinja no mo ni no mo so Busanti, a person baby school. See, I don't be school, my no. Punche diet when there's someone negus no more to say. Punche better that tonight, and it's no money, no margin, say, and I don't start to Punche be no mad.
And what you tell for no more and can handle so that again so it comes
so my ye or my locket dano, yes, and need that be in sheer talk, that be a red nano, or how my contractor now were basic. Our you lucky Edisa Quacono. Say, I'm yeah, Odicro can say, or man pay for 1 week, and I china someone we sat then we are. Casancasa, we are
you cook for my Yaji and Dafaco because in Sure Bank, Polanante, you knew Senate Yabe, 20 at Saban, one by great, then I married 1 week of best and what I look Yanka, their 1 day room.
Chromophobia womo Ablekuma Pentecost Junction and no Encramantamo and a womo SSA one bridge and I send some sobia one bottom honum no. Say so far no ya o kwako faso na yo woo and kwanti penifon share na one yen CC e was and some so and I said bridge and so Emma won.
I have said Musi, I have said Muna first not tax in Yinagina Kwan who say you. Near Parker has said near Lord Nikwan. Ama ensuo na ba beji hase ni muni nyina fa ampanifona wa agapi ha omo de ebo ne anwa begu hase ni so omo ba beye hase na mai sa na ya dada.
The last time 207 gina ha na olodi e no it's like what park here no what free container we na ji omo enye sa omo amuti nyina it's like o meto amena no mu and enim omo ba ha omo sati fili aha omo join aja omo de machine Omajanaja, they be omoba, omocha, omoko.
Papa, wa na because we share baby a container is here. Now share baby a juria, and you'll be crying about say, be a container, you want to share a bridge yanam. Eh, who papa, auntie, slepa, say, move it my boy and dear Mumbo.
Pain, a saturated emra, and son and penny photo and a more. I shall say, one more ebe dear Senefata.
Efibra atomotansa se homanso ene ehonsensema na homene so ewo enkran important hanum se no abusua foforo bi so eyi wonti a won kire se won wankasa ena wo ka owu abusua na eye womoa na won so ena saa ensase ne ye won dia sa abusua won ene dowo na owu abusua won mo kire se enkitahode bi ebekoso ewo owu foforo abusua bi ho asa dowo na owu foyinka ho no na chese ni nyina ye jan
Yeshemu ene ye pese ye ni public say new royal family no e wo 3 branches ye wo dowo na owu ene ye wo owus ene ye wo quarters na new the first no a o akwa asa no ono wanwo ba oniba ti ni sister ba a o ye oba a ye friend kai eno ja ni property man no show kai no a ye new wo faase no ono ba eye Emmanuel dowo na owu dio osin mechi ono no ye ono started dowo na owu ebu no ono na oma George owu aye new the second ahoden oma no to me say onji compensation first compensation on Achimota acquisition no ono na osi no ohene in 24 ena oye will say onuna sefo ena ye new bloodline inti on edi ne japade inti sa we na eche say onun na sefo ne di new we japade no de oye executor a o hwe ema we no ye che de wo mu pepepe a we no di mu George Owu a o ye new the second one challenge sa we no da ebesi ene onu ne we lo ye no with onu ni personal properties or akwa we ase ene di mai but we ene eye we la o che di odi ni owu ankasa ade ye pese aban ni obia any public no nyina hu se uni owu family ni dili na dowo no hu ni mo and it's invalid entimi nye yie that is it yes entimi nye yie
Yankwa santamantamo bekwai the Forest Service Division ewo honom no wo mo akire enipa enwotwe bia ne nti a wote won se kwaya eda honom no wo mo aborum afense no dan chenso a esubonten a eye bosomtwe no wo mo asanso atiasima galamse no wo to bi ewom
bekwai Forest Services Division akache MC nyanente enkrofo bi akohye ye kwaya e friend bosomtwe Forest Reserve ye ade e friend galamse enti management mobilize on the 8th ema yekochi omo wo bosomtwe kwaye nu na omo ye nipa nwotwe emema nko a MC to omo no omo de pickers pumping machines ni ade na eye mining wo kwaye nu ebitimi dwane but no manage it meche enwotwe ye de omo ba bekwai district police command Emma in America sa the next day ya the omoko court court judge otan adwom Magdebolu remind you omo so mo appear ene enti ye sign e de omoko gina mu em said otan adwom ye say ye nhwehwe ensem no mu nwie enti omo nsan kọ na omo appear on the 2nd of June na yeni omwasem
Kamia yese Ora Henry Kwate wo bo ne homoden sa boso kan wo mo tonton ehye ho akade me spare parts no be yiwa fi baby wo sese de wa akọ afienya no sa moden bo no anhwa na mfa so bi ankoba so senti akwakoba ne sa ene se ahemfo bi a wo mo ewo afienya potemo tuturu nene efutu tete ene ohene amponsa wo tronsem de ma adom kase di nkomo no de okache ne se besine enkita hodie bi afi abamu anase sa asoafo yi ho ewo no ohen no ene ni kromafo entamu akyerese wode ahoho bi eye sa spare part adwadifo no ba bedan won wo afienya honom
ti se omumba ha na ya faso se omumbra na tase no ye Trade Additional Council die na anga se omumbra no oni ye trans na yanyina ya trans ni ya fa kon se matise yesi asase don do yunfo se ya omudie ti omun tonton man crofo no na entisa obia wo ni document wo na sa
enwechi wasaka de to aso se senkramante muswafo aye na adwen se wodi nipadodo sei ba honom dia wo se bebia wonom beda otimi epebi ema wonom na afei eniema bi ti janan bia ensu papa ene de keka ho no opebi edema wonom se be ya wonom tena ebe ye wonom ede
se yensi dan bebre ama wo sa asase do su entume ensu wo
Bedwam kase no we so na medina ede abawie ne mom bedwam dwumade no emawie ye fi said ya ka no eye de bonkrata no emoboso na afi online no so de ekoso wo ho eno achi agokanse mosam ebeba wakoma na so akoye wuku de sister o ede ahosepe no enso bebro eno so achi afisem wo ho eno so achi empensem wo ho ntifisa abre ya kosise no nkro bebo de eye bedwam dwumade na ye de esomo medin de ma metra diamond memo achembio na emom online de no so aye krado na de bonkrata na so aye krado no mahene kwabna sante ne afia mankwata makrompam to me mamwache
ejo so ba
bia hoye
yankopon adom na
ye da yankopon so nyame adom mesme hoye pa
de nyame ase
enti me de online no
na mo se na wotwe nyina mo chia me mfio bia
no de
jamu hwe ya se ka obe ka se ma na twa me yema no pe ana wasa ho so kakra ibo kaka se bia nkade e kwa na amane basa oba ba akuru de chia
oh so mama me
yeah you give Father's Day tata ba kakra
ma he mama no si
me man style no mo ye na oba bia nya na ji ba ze enyo me dia kwa de mo na mo pe na mo no
mo mpɛ celebration nti na ayɛ saa no
because ya jiji ade mi hwe solo ni Israel ni ma o di obi ade
na ko fa nko mo nka ho asem enti ye moa wom na
Israel no ko catch us of Israel say Charlie Fathers Day ba masa make word o you want come
okoye ni sesi ana we aye made na aye made nti mo kan na we yetrim nti eti wo kra ye huro
if Fathers Day we know ye tie say memma ni nyina ye ntam pe ye mansra hwe wo school nyina esese chase
nti Fathers Day mo fanya nsra
Fathers Day ye fanya nsra ye ko school ya na ehu ye ma no omo sini omo ban you know anyesa me ka bibia solo so of Israel ye man bi nim the 6 bed and ye na de bi no mo dom ma me no sa na ka a boy so e dia se ba si ye gie mba because wo be no nkola no do na no mo ko ma me side di Fathers Day e tira se ye gie mba
ale mo maira
na ai me fo mo so bom se ye mo na enimra ho ne mo ma na mo de ne de ebe ebregu e de chese sa chaka na da enane obantem no ebi na ejane obantem ha entimo de mo modern na ye mo chidom na munya sa recognition no but say ye ji ye mapreko pese de ni jama mo da kokro motumi age o ma de ka no kre ni jama mo da kokro motumi age
one day mo timi crash of you na say na say na mo je je mo say
anya bete ejuma na mre ye ma dia but on the more serious note Father's Day ba ye ma recognition because ejuma no kra e de nyin say ba no mo say ma mo sa recognition inti ma ya de
oba facha me before abakoso no say na AU day ai na to ata we say happy AU day Africa Union engineer Africa Union day no kra no there
we say president bibire ma beti magie ho na yegina brane na asese no so ati na mabu no ahodo na atimenya adwuma ya na yetimaye baako na adwuna hwe nkan ama bibire ni abibiman ni abibifo yempuntu aye yasemia ye jai eye calabash na de de ko China ye de ko US ye de ko World Bank ye de ko IMF no ye timi ade ye ho
na omoye
won dey
koso
for all lines de kwa wadaroma
but koso African trade hwan ya na saying ora ana
okay mem say
one say so crap be mine na ya omota ehia na eku a ekoso ne den henti
okay that's for what she in cry ye ko lines no
ebefa but Adom online so there wo no be enie we flashback na Sir John ena babia ne sama da bia wanya ne asese wo ba be kire de wo de na chi eja no officer ono ensem na asori an santi Sir John deployed 12 state forest gas to his mining company in forest reserve etichese sabre no a na yebo ho ban aya na de nkrofo ko mokobo ho ban na Sir John de ewum enipa 12 well Adom online ekokan neti asie ye fi se de wawo de oni ano no adi we ne ho ano but whatever it is na Adom online okokenkan abeti asie ye afa landslide scare hits residents around Wager Kaswa Ridge intino na chese Wager Kaswa Ridge bottom honom no said o masase no etie no ehu ahwe na atumi adwure egu o mafo motete ho no eso special prosecutor charges failed Joabin MCE nominee with 26 counts of corruption 26 counts of corruption Adom online na kokenkan nete asieye na brantie aya na ye huhuhu waja na ye wa foforo batisi ade ho na eda ha no akasa de abeto abontin till Lewin drops small beautiful photos of himself and wife and also for anigede ho nsem adomonline.com and a new Patriotic Party NPP amanyoko no say Adwo Asafo expected to appear before Privileges Committee on May 27. Etikotoni mabosumi ewomu ni deto so aduono so no asotwe abedwokuo ewo mrase bedwafie no Adwo Asafo ebekwa kopie omanim.
Okay, so di that's yen kwa homa so quickly na Bono East elections ebeba so MPP mu no the chairman ewo no nana obribo an nana beton kan na ache na mache
me just say
o de me kan chairman boko de
o na me abaroma so we hwe mi o
ye nyina Bono East dey una wo hwe se abato won se no betimi adi mo awie peyo honom as we speak this morning bibia go akwan ma eche se pepeyo ene abotoy mu ebeye adwuma
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Bibia Sia. Fear that by Requacoto Aban. Vaya Tuana Monsopa, Apra Quemu, INS, Bia, Yakasi, and Mubia. And say, but I'm another Casamity, said, I mean, about Kono Okam, or she could be once.
No, can you want him?
Pankase na si ku Africa na West Africa ku.
Debi. Na yaka AU day no. Na de yaka fa on say ho butai no. Any susu so tima ko yie ama ebi bi man.
Na AU day you celebrate AU day for what?
Hey.
Oh yeah. No, you see the founding fathers no. Ni na esi wo mani so na wo friend OAU. A wo de form no wa Addis Ababa no. Abesi na Africa yatima chivu.
And if you man kwa question.
Yatima chivu ana. I mean we need to be very honest. Who took one from one African country to another? Bra ube no. Do you know say omo be some ko Cape Verde. Obe so ko Cape Verde. Eye air force ube free akosi France. And ube free Ghana akosi Portugal. Now I say na Atlantic aba Cape Verde. Some say we free Ghana echo Cape Verde. And you are talking of AU Day. AU Day for gay. When some African leaders or try abana so let's take Guinea. Constitution says so he was an opposition leader. And Ombeto Aba and Obeto Rasuminu were changing constitution say no 10. African leaders couldn't complain. Maybe apart from Buhari. A similar thing see Cote d'Ivoire, Ouattara, or Chediye, apart from Buhari. Now, sir, we're changing constitution, no, I call another term. No, coup is here, coup is here. They are telling him, sir, coup is, hand you over. Suspended. But if I don't change the constitution, no. No, na ma ku no ba no. Ebe di asa na mo ka kire no. Na sam na mo ka kire no. It is a Mali musiku aba. The conditions no so ma ku ba no. African leaders are not being bold enough to tell their fellow leaders say, "Nia wo ya no enye e de basa beba." In that of Togo for so many years. Father and son. African leaders are saying that my boat, but yes, there'll be a committee now. Look, we need, no, Africa, the time has come, says Yakoyenim. DR Congo, the resources of DR Congo, and that's also the natural resources of Germany, France, and then Italy together. Nyankopon Jachabe, Wasasiase. Nyankopon Jachabe DR Congo. France, Germany, Italy. And yet we are wallowing in poverty. The problem of Africa, for leadership, lack of good leaders. Few leaders are good. Few leaders in Africa are good. And that is why we are wallowing in poverty. Nigeria imports salt from Brazil. Songu salt as I say, Madam, Nigeria on the top because of confer to Brazil. African politician or in trouble, in trouble. Characteristics of some African politicians in trouble. And that is where we find ourselves now. And now Morocco turn area at the most pain, area sunshine or turn the most pain. Sika omunya free munu, and yes, it to what. Yes, it's so please, I think that when my early 25th no draft from me. Where the Bono is as now we have it. So what trust now showing Africa? Now we are what trust ocean Africa? Now we are and then from Accra to Abia Abuja. When ya car airco and train airco street. By now call Abuja intercity Ekoba. And African leaders are not worried. About some African leaders are not worried. No question, OAU. No AU about AU. Every common currency. When they started West Africa, where the common currency they nya mimre be nyata West Africa it's impossible to get a common currency
Nana
be nyata because we need 15 or 17 countries in obi protected there kanino na Italian la na German Dutchman and now we need to make Euro leadership elsewhere good leadership elsewhere back to Africa.
Well,
I tell me, I can some of them something at home. And then you have some intellectuals say, colonialism, neocolonialism. One is colonialism, neocolonialism.
What I remember, MCM Bunu East, no. Baby, I did a coffee there.
MCM Kajobra,
Ajubro.
Africa, unemployment. Young men and young women are used to. And so this can be African leaders. Nigeria, Kapa, Abacha Korea DSA, Abacha Sika we are up to now. Billions of dollars. Billions. And then,
okay, so Ebrenintino, oh my assurance said BBI at the house for Onyame Admafia Dabunu East about one. That assurance is there.
Oh yes.
Bambo Honsem, fairness, Honsem. Yeah.
Unim master tactician.
Yeah.
Unim Carlos Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Unim Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
So unim no.
Yes.
Jordan Klopp. So unim Jordan.
Yes.
The Jordan Klopp of Ghanaian politics Obribuahi. The Pep Guardiola of Ghanaian politics Obribuahi. Carlos Ancelotti of Ghanaian politics Obribuahi. Pochettino of Ghanaian politics Obribuahi.
Okay, so but that's more brave for Onyame Admafia because of say the way say about Abodino. Just to make sure say Abodino be more formal.
Yes. And Ferguson of Bravo. Ferguson of Ghanaian politics. Ferguson of Ghanaian politics Obribuahi. Yes.
That Obribuahi. The pride of Bruno. Yeah, that's if you the pride of Bravo because see
Niko man pushi na munyi matio.
Yeah, be do achi. Yeah, that's it.
Munyi to man pushi.
Yeah, that's it.
I am going to man pushi.
Yeah, that's it.
Munyi na rally behind Obribuahi.
Yeah, that's
I am going to man pushi.
Yeah, that's it.
I am going with the man pushi trade.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. No, Obribuahi. I'm telling you, they were diverting, but it's another matter altogether.
On diverting,
it's only kind of was. It's not because the
diversion or abwa to some extent.
Yeah.
No Obribuahi obia or the no crack handsome. But share on my hand, sir, Nana also or your lawyer Unimumra. Emra sa cool nasem no buy no. Adom kase so ya na ebisa mpanifo ebrom be conference no na ebisa omo say na ebubo ba na osisa constitution no mo omo say every country bia no ede ne ho.
Okay, so
Emra na say omo yeso ye fa no kra ni bi nka bi yeso ye Ghana fo ni bia enti so omo bia de ne ho on the territory mu no bia ntumi anka de a you ye bibi nti e be celebrate.
Okay, so Ebrenintino the be say medamu nyina mase. Professor I crowd no enso fa no we o table so so far no money na ye kwaba
Baba kesi bi de ba Adom TV so Adom TV so bedwendwum die so dia o kansi ho sempa ensa kana no pansu jao midin de Enoch Kwasi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch ba ko pe the only nomenclature the professors degree in sports, the Al-Regina Wallace, the nation's presenter, and the Messin Kunya Econo Quantum Cordon Small and Sakan and Pencil, our Ghana Goodium Ejao. A journey of 1,000 kilometers begins the very first step. Patience and Fanfi, a month for Jat on the Abidjan. Shannon Swam said one expert. I've always told you that betting is better than Sakawa. Bet they tried before. Now, what didn't before trying to Kumabi, I didn't Kuma send Menum, and it is so open air bet at me said Didia, and they will get a one Ghana to describe it and said Dibinabwa, and Maniama Etiam Quadia Mao. Yamia Duma now to be a UEFA Champions League final against the Bitian Santo Fem, and Sempa 94.7 FM Adom 106.3 FM, the live commentary bar, or Modianda, so Bitian said Trebi. Now, what didn't before any intense about fear incident to Mukina, Ubia Bonedanso, and Maniama Elquia the Mom, a one expert to Madama, one more at Yipa, Jeffas Health Limited, Eddie Jeffas, a drew Tashinum, and a Jeffas, a dream Memanum, and Ma Ensonum, say infection be on Sakabia, Udwanicha Heba shops, pharmaceutical shops in Nema, on Sabitia Kajefas Nabwa. ema niama etia tutu yi edi amount Sedimo gel and roll-on mesewa your ultimate pain relieving gel ana medi one dance edi amount no for massaging ana face kwa no waist pain knees na face kwa o back pain etetewa on set me ka Sedimo gel and roll-on ebetia boa ema niama etia tutu edi amount for ni etwen sa chire mu ewo eye ashaman on sa betia come market ho na fiteman so Sedimo gel and roll-on ewo honum obetia friend 020-898-6731 020-898-6731 na on Sedimo gel and roll-on from pain for yini also per product ne bi to onemwa ema eni oye massager niama etia tutu edi amount o madama Woman attached to women and open studio can see on Sampire Saka 8 Major. A journey of 1,000 kilometers begins with very first step. Pencha say MFM Ghana Kumum dia. The senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana after say you bought two-legged affairs back over Su Kumasi Babara Sports Stadium Nafi Bakonso eba so Nigeria mo shoot Abiola Sports Stadium na a draw kwa ana Ghana team qualify edi ni actually mu World Cup against Kesinim. Iwie no na se Ghana ebi hia coaches a ombetia kita team no edi aboa na qualify se there nim on the 1st of June ya no niama etia kwedi ama no pawa e besa ko World Cup November busunim na me no kasa die amafo beka Ghana mampanyi edi tudwa se ono de tenka team members e wo no obi hia se nka omubetia sa to adwuma no so Ghana Football Association twedi afense GFA ene empanyfo a wo mo ekita Ghana team no emebo draw mienu na so nya qualification no etia kasa akonakra na ameni o maja tum se coach Utu Ado ene abedwafo wo mo santo adwuma no so emwa Emma Niama Enkoye from the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana.
Ghana Football Association GFA enra na dwusuom amabonkrata atententen abetudwa omokyere se coaches ahodo enan ye omoboa Black Stars ye akata ye kopie mu World Cup no omasan gye omatumu a omoto aso adidwuma ade ama my Ghana coaches atwotwohuro enan ye ne Nigeria kensie ne kwawie ya na mo contract ne so wieye enanso kasa ninkita ahudi ahodo a GFA no enyaye no ene na aboa enkrata anu mu omo kyere se contract ya de ma wo mo no agise December bosumi na afi 2022 enaso enu nti 2023 Afcon qualifier ya ye hyase June bosumi ni mu no empenifo na edi animu afi 4 nation tournament betudwa ewo Japan no nso omo na ekura mu na de twato ene akontu kase ade ye ni kyere kata World Cup no nso omo na edi animu a ombeboa ene Black Stars omokuta wonum se ne be ya botae de asi ani so no my Ghana abamu enunti Otuwado ono ye head coach afi technical director no Chris Houghton assistant coach 1 George Boateng and assistant 2 no so Masu Dudu Dramania omunyina agiatomu se na wotwe wie ye omepi my Ghana mu ha na hu sese na hyase na ene Madagascar ehia June de toso ba ko a ya hye Afcon qualifiers na sie
Enti ye ka the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana tenka ensemble no ho ensem no na Messi Sabridie ohwemu ne sene Messi kwa goalkeeper trainer Richard Frank Paul Olile Kingston and the Turkish name Faruga Soya no Messi Sabridie nka no ho asem so kwa adwa na so kwa atana so manfo beka siki akono ne mpenso ana na papa ye ka ho a ye pam all the tenka team members no nanso na omo ye silent Olile Kingston de ho ani se na nema AC akono de ne so no so san beto so saa e de ama Black Stars goalkeeper trainer won hihia wodo a eno so etin akonimu na ye ka Black Stars won komo no so no na Baby Jet Asamoah Obakono no the number 3 man former Black Stars captain still the general captain for the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana also retired here but en komo dia ba ne se World Cup ne de um se Ghana etin qualify idea ni etin san chase wo kata de ne mo hihye papa plan e betin san boa e magana ye kwa etin san kwadim sian plan a wan hwa na to enchirem akoto my Ghana ewo kata 2022.
I'm doing my things, but definitely we shouldn't forget about the national team. We are all Ghanaians. They've taken Ghana to a certain level, so we have to just support them. We've qualified to the World Cup, of course. Everything is going well. The confidence level of the team is very high. So what we have to do is just keep supporting them and make sure we do bigger things. Yeah, we've been able to qualify. That is what we should think about. We are now in Qatar. We have to plan on how we can approach the World Cup. The most important thing is we are there. It doesn't matter whether we have confidence in them or not. The most important thing is we are there. There will be a lot of people to talk about with their own opinion. But what I would say is we should forget about everything and then support them. When we go there, and then after you can assess their performances and everything. You know, so for me, I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a patriotic citizen.
And see, baby Jeta Samuel Jan, former Black Stars captain, still the general captain for the national team, and now Otten and Council didn't come out to Jano, Ghana L Group H, any Portugal, South Korea, and now for Uruguay, and now I was the same L Group man. Yes, him says, sir, am I who do a medium to Jano? If you cheer for so now, Eddie and Etienne Sanchez out the next state of competition and Bukano, yet me, I could PM out the grand finale of the World Cup, the first African country. You beat me, I saw back was sent to we, and then she said, also, and nam kwan so bad the che. But in fact, in the local committee and as a local organizing committee, LOC, at the map wafu under 17 Cup of Nations, and paying for Jatum say Emras who came to Senra, and now officially, Omalanche tournament, no, now Ohesan and Nema Asia Kwanes a Cape Fonso, Ajatum se Quambiasono, Eba, a bit Yabua, Amaniama, Etienne Quadia Mom. Now, Sa tournament we, Ebe serve as qualification game, at the Ama under 17 African Cup of Nations, or GA4 and the host to the next year. Now, another so June 11th and Copim 24th, our Cape Coast and a Sanchez on Cribitan Basso, 6 countries and the Babebois and Massa under 17 Wafu Akinsino, Niama Etienne Kwe, Ghana agent as the host nation, next Nigeria, Alata, Maya and Mantiana Air Baby, Togo Yaya Air Baby, Nafi Cote d'Ivoire Queer, and I feel so a Beni Efia, and I feel Burkina Faso, women are the money 18 Sanchez Babois, Nafi Niger, for so 18 Sanchez competition no Mashe, Amaniama Etienne Kwe de Mai, Meno Cassadia, Samuel Enim Ado, a management committee member. Edi Emma a chairman Edi ma a local organizing committee Omoshabwa Emasa under 17 against in Etienne Sakwe or Chese Uhibunese Nema Ezekosa we Africa West Africa for Omu juvenile championship and also Etienne Satujo Mujidi pass Umunya Chitaya Emu Denise Dundu ni Tinineto Unya Baby and Fire Betian Bois Emaniama Akuyi Edi Amagana.
Ceremony officially starts at 1 p.m. at the Cape Coast Stadium. The official opening ceremony procedure and the programs will kick off at 1 p.m. and all of us will know how we are going to sell Ghana. On that day, ladies and gentlemen from the press, my colleagues, it's our duty to make sure that that day becomes a historic day for Ghana. And I know most of you and all of you are going to support us to sell Ghana and let us feel Ghana, let the visitors experience Ghana, and those who are watching us also feel Ghana and wish to come to Ghana another time and another time again. You have been there for us. You have supported us in so many ways. It is because of your consistent and that will to support Ghana, to sell Ghana, to help develop Ghana football and to help develop African football and the West African football. Because of that, you've been doing so many things to support these games that we play here. Ghana Blasters have been playing games here. Our stadiums are always packed. Our female national teams have played here. The stadiums are packed. It is the duty of all of us to embrace and welcome our host nations, Nigeria, Togo, Niger, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina, to come and let them enjoy this tournament. Please, when you see them, give them all the support they need. With our security operatives, we know they are going to support us. With media, we know you are going to support us. With hospitality, we know Ghana is known for a wonderful hospitality. So, ladies and gentlemen, the people of Ghana, on behalf of my president, the president of Wafu Zombi, who is the president of Wafu Zombi, and the people of Ghana, I want to tell you that this particular tournament, this day, is going to be historic. Come, enjoy, come be part of us, and let's make history for Ghana. So the opening ceremony officially starts.
Enti Sami Enimado, local organizing committee chairman, the Ma Wafu Zombi under 17 championship at Ghana, AJC no. Na Arawo Semba kwa PM NSA under 17 Emranti Ghana, Edium Kugu Ghana Man Center of Excellence Pram na omudidi training no. Coach Pakwesi Fibi any coach Penyipa with him. If you nature say omo MRI no, there's a placer, omo Ghana regular players and combination Messia Kinsino, omina ampass, you pena yin sim metusela, into Adia Fina and aka less than best 2 weeks na competition abano, you go so proper say baby Tinyam Kwalenkuma, no makujinum, Ediama Ghana, Elsa tournamenta, and also a bit say PMT we, any ara wosema, to Ghana, El Honum. Yeko Ashanti good, or Boasen Swa. There's almost any entire license and sent him mpemfo epagya ɛyɛ no ɛde to wɔn so sɛ yɛbɔ league ni wie na so wɔn na ebedi first kra na ɛyade a wɔn ɛkɔ second division na saa nkɔmɔ yi bɛtɔ fam no ɛnneɛma ɛnhyɛ da anwɛ saa yɛ yɛnya ne teɛ sɛ Interlice ɛne Ashanti Gold Football Club na wɔn ayɛ appeal ɛde akɔ pii mu the appellate committee of the Ghana Football Association sɛ mpemfo ɛnsan hwɛ wɔn asɛm no mu bio na nea bɛ piem ne sɛ the Methodist Bishop for the Obuasi Diocese ɛyɛ wura baako a ne din ɛne Right Reverend Bafo Asamoah Eji ɛne nkɔmɔ kakra tua sa ba sɛ efi no ɔmo ayɛ adeɛ papa sɛ ɔmo twɛn as good ɛne Interlice aso ɛwɔ saa nkɔmɔ a epiem fam ho a na ɛnyɛ nika na ɛmfa mmerɛ mu no
mete Obuasi pa na me koka se DFF wa ya de se de asotwe ma Obuasi fo de ehun asem ode na mom no kura de e wa na waka me hwe game ni bi match ni me hwe bi o mu yi ni video akire no me gi se na nkoyie as go sabe o mu nye team ketwa team a aya aduru nanim pa ni san kai masa de no e fa o mase unfortunate se sa de no ba ye na o me dem gi se ya DFF wa ya ne de ne kwanso a ebisa team no o ma anya de me ya some your boss ni me ya pa because I just got for na boy me nya Premier League bi hwe say you just got for up na ga say ya ho akire but me gi say ade anya nnanye ene mra de eti wa na du ti GFF me bo ma ba so so obi ya sabi na ya as god nko na anya so ebi si no mo tepe wa mo fa aba no ento ebi o say de aba no to migisa basa sanity will prevail our football sector the thing say me brebe migisa give for my idea me bo ma ba so as good for enye but jam migisa ebe sua adesua wom na da chen aboa ye as good for migisa nkachi we are down today but things say we will bounce back and chakra be sa babio nti yen som na yen fa gidi yen som na yen yidi say rade be sa boya me sa ba yen ababio
Reverend Bafo Asamoah Eji ana hwesena ne masi kode ne nkomo etian saba so fo be nwa yenu oba hia ye hia so twe no aba na mo se ye de ababi asim nko sada benda na mo sabe bounce back medisi ana madawase na ma che opi se odu afidi ne etian sato a Isaac no manyo nadama one dey sign interview fi Obuasi ton etian sabejan one expert have always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet the hintasimo we change so twan before and I didn't before but bet with money that you can afford to lose sika editua danka editua school fees editua light be water be fentwa bet nya sadia waso ebetua sanse ope bet dia wanenye 1xbet Jeffers Health Limited e the infection edu papa etia ba memanom emanom modenda so sabetua ka Jeffers ko herbal shops and pharmaceutical shops inema on sabetua aka Jeffers bi no watia tanom na boa emaniema akwedi ma setting more gel and roll on me patcho your ultimate pain relieving gel and medi one dance dia ma no ye de massage waist pain no and afenso knee pain no and back pain no ebi ye fio me patcho for ni chire mu e wo e ashama main station ho and asetema sabetua ka setting more gel and roll on omobo adwuma bo modenda so sabetua ka air product TB obetia friend 02089866731 02089866731 na on setting more gel and roll on yɛntwetwe nkomo yɛhwɛ mwa na nsanka sa product bi na mwa ɛma apomodon sɛm enyina pintin ɛwuradim we so na megina na mede nenso nkomo amesaka wa kensim na ebetia sɛ bidin ede Enoch Kwesi Wolanyo Wallace agudi catch back up and I'm of course evidence based presentation the act of being a good guest is to now to say goodbye.
Yada se papa yasabo akwa babiem de oba Adom TV Badwam dwumadie eso yada mambo atama ne Sandra Kapwa se wonde ahosepe no abreye de adruso no yafisem yaba bedi nkomo na yahwe se de nsama hodo atwe ho ahia yi yebehwe asoso ano na ne fa ne ne yaba behwe apomodin enkomodie weitaw na yewi afa dwumadie nkaye no ato asomedi de afia amankwa tamaklo beda asese waje brehye live or Facebook nyakopon hyiramo nyame hyira ba wo bia wo hwe bia no nyame enhyira na me koso aka o seminu abema Alfred Siedu adodo no animo no na edu no na regional organizer ahafo regional organizer monfa manwate na nkunimdie ne nyane dia mo aso no ahwe munimdi otumeye ti monkoso ansa nyane mugidi ne na wo konanim se regional organizer no onya ne ntumi emmoamo na edu nyame emonye kunimdifo ate mo na mame na sponsors yes papa St Andrew Senior High School me do mo ase so mo so ya sense en fa fisa mo mra mo brebia nti obatan ohwefo a wo hwe me sabre se wo pe school pado ba kom bepem sabre obanyanya Senior High School bi nkodia me do fe yenko St Andrews Senior High School na abofra no ngumasuan kwa ni mu ye obode no ho timfa ho ne ba bia wo betimi de akora no aba ho ene ye wo day so saa e wo school no emu ba bia wo bia no wo betimi de obaba St Andrew Senior High School na DBS roofing sheet nso sa menkai wo se won chance papa no guso awa adwama so nti se wo chance papa ade agu wo dan school asori ana bibia wo sie bia wo hia chance no DBS for the na make come for a day amount ko pebi guso Kel Kids toothpaste and also ye adru edi twitwi nkura sen twitwi wo bofra ne sen anopa ne anwumre ne nka no ho panimfo no ebia wo breso wo twitwi na anwumre nti as a wonya nye used to don't worry Mr. anwumre bia akoda twitwi seka ho wo twitwi na anopa no what did the whole day anwumre na wo koda wo ni di bie mu kura no wo asa twitwi na nnuama bia wo wonum bia na nyina afiri ho sabe ye ma kaka nti nkura no de yemfo mo start ne anwumre twitwi ne sen bra wanya Kel Kids toothpaste no bi na odi twitwi kidi mini syrup nso e wo honkura wo mo so wo mo enidie wo mo dro wo mo hia ye kidi mini syrup o de manu no mu a obohu zafe no rusho de bia no pere komsa obata obani dia na problem nti onya kidi mini syrup no bi de manu a ma akra no didi ye kama o ko pharmacy shops bia so pe kidi mini syrup no bia obenya bi Piwak garlic mixture and so a wajama so a natural a garlic ya chimu aye ni su aye ni juice and a demo one no nim dear garlic a ye and he said Piwak fuaka a near main aboma ye ni su a bedako medofo papa bi ko pharmacy na ko pebi eto enom e boost your immune system garlic in faso a was one no and na wo moja bro so a it me manage no so de ma oba won sebo ya wo mu a nya Piwak garlic mixture 3p garlic mixture ni bi enum wo ho de bia na nansi a kire wo moja ne flow ye wonom 3p garlic mixture no enum a moja no besane na flow kama de ama stroke nom ne asma nom ne ade ye no nom 3p garlic mixture no ebi na emuaye na hwehwe won wo kan shi Kofi Sam Nekins walk hododo no pe bia ubenya wo ho kuma senso Danny Heba ne Colinac nso ubenya bi na ho Abet Sam Heba takrade ye AA Mensa sunyane so Green Light Pharmacy ho nyina no ope 3p garlic mixture no bia ubenya bi e wo ho frɛ Piwak Natural Health for e wo 0248 928 824 0248 928 824 and 0201 000 021 0201 000 021 now ne Piwak Health Natural Health for Eddie Nkomoi Enshoma Heba de adwa wa hadada Dr. Jenny Boateng e wo hase ye ne ye no mba bedi enkomo wo amota hwe ne de omota ba brano ebi ene ne first time wo hweye na wo waten Enshoma Heba tie de ye na de ha obia no ye wie nkomodie na wafre na fe no wono mo edi nsaw so ye mo akwa abapanin na bibia boko de
obade de enkwa che de na divine selection afaye
sa ye de nyame ase papa Enshoma Heba na bibia ekoye de
bibia ekoye
ye de nyame ase sere medi kan ebi enene de kan ya obi tie ye obi hweye ye kan Enshoma Heba e adwumako ben
yo wahima meda wase ne wasembisa na ansana meko wasembisa ne so no mefa kwanya iso na mechia ahwefo ene atiefo nyina no pe mema obi bia ache enide kwan so ni titru eye me papa madie nyina o my Ghana ye dwapade kase ye Orura ana Apostle Dr. Engineer Emeritus Kojosafo papa ye mo ache ye boyi mu asema onidi no bio mesa magina kwanya so ene mame ene ye mawoda
oh
ene
wow.
Birthday.
Happy birthday
thank you
nyame show
amen
nyame nyo kese na said why wo hofe ne wanyini hu se boys money rade ndobo ne ma
amen
onyo kese
na me kan say ya machie tiefu mechie menua Dr. Amankwa Pam
ai
na enu achi me hokafo nso ne yo no so ne birthday
ene efia wa
for date no ene awoda no pepe enti michiachia abusuafo nyina
ene ene ma be kasa uhunu
michia abusuafo nyina eye meyire abusuafo afia boadua wo mo wasante achimagogo michiachia obi bia se ne da due wo mo mpaebo enso ta machi ne ne eye ma woda kase Enshoma Heba Center ubisa ho asemi Enshoma ye bia yedi akoten wo fie ha ma papa nsa so nti ye boa o my Ghana bebre eye biae bia papa etimi asiesia ama yeye ebibidru
yebeto so na ye wodansini bi wo ho obi a waba nsoma heba ya munim bia ne munyansa aso nti ene wanya ayaresa be so share ne testimony ema ahwefo ene etiefo nso etie de nsoma heba ya ma no bedofo so te ye nka ye mo akwa aba
mame
sisi
epacho awo utime nka me mo akwa aba do ba Adom TV so
epacho me juso mama me juso
me da se papa na wo free yen free he
epacho me free hacho agbogba Accra na yewo
ayo agbogba na mpacho edie na eyewo na eyedai na wokọ nsoma heba na die na akosi
me pacho na me ba wo circle cells mkoda ni bi na ne be ma bebre mu gina soa na ye de ne call Legon ne ye de ne call Legon no mi ya be 4 days ye de pania wo wokotie ya so mo de na kotie ata o ma twini moja nu wokotie ni nsu kotie gu gina ne hello
mami ya word no susu kan bebre ade nti ne be ma no mate ne be ma no aha nti o mu de ne kotie ata 4 days 4 times which is 4 days ni nyina anyeye na madam for bi wo ahia ma na ofre me se me fa ne nko nsuruma na me se nsuruma so na hefa na o si kantanka na me se na o mu wen na o so mu wo ka asoa na me se wo gidi so meti o so mu be ye dodo etatahwe na me se yo nti e ho me ko bisa akwan so mu ma me transfer na me fa ne nko kolebu because me kasa me de ne ko heba side nya do mu be pene na doctor no so ade last o mu be ne se o mu be yi sebi o ni ne hwewa mu ahoma ne ba ko we ba e makote ne nya adwuma biem sa na no tia na me so okay yo na o mu ma me transfer fa ne nko kolebu na ne papa o ho se me mfa ne mra yo mpacho
hello do be 10 to 11 12 any your friend doctor manko amu the doctor na ba mami me friend no my direction he could do one na do be 2 o'clock doctor nso anyi ama wa no sorry ye no so mu be detoxify ne body no na yare ne woni system ni nti o mu detoxify body ni nara na ado no e no mu ma ne nduro o anti me ba ne to se wa dana me kra me sister bi owewu e be du fi ade tie san ko ya ko tie na aba form afede me hu ne me nka na me hu ne me nse na me ko do Legon ho e ko di adanse wo ho nyina e bo mo aba so ene ndem se mesan from frame na me san di ho adanse so bi o wasa second kora bia na bibisa aye ni biar onto anamonko nsuruma herbal clinic na beje obe no nso
na oba no wanya mfi ahe
o say
oba no wanya mfi ahe
me patrol 23 years where bema
nana when the first time asa ne bema na gina so anjojo de na de bai
we first time because I sa chichi ni mpom ni kotodwe ni joint but we first time I saw ne bema no
na nsoma ko for how many days and a month and na ho to
no because me second 3 times per omo detoxify body no first ombe detoxify like ombe jare ni ndro endro ni no omo friend detoxification no omo ye ni first one 5 times second one so 5 times third one 5 pen na ho to no bedru then omo ma ni ndro asan bedru ndo ye na djuma all right oye djuma KFC okọ ba all right we nya no biem me do ma to mo ko sun nyo ma djuma na omo ye di bo aye Ghana fo nya me nhira om don ta mankwa special doctor mankwa onya ye ho abotre owo do de maye ho toya akire mi kwa mi di nkrofo be 5 amane no wota omu nyina nso yare omu yare stroke omu ntumi na nti omu titi achia oye ma omu nti omu ye da omu aseso omu ji ya to omu bua ye Ghana fo
yada se papa sano pe nso wa be di adanse yada se papa eti ene ye mamu
mame
se de ma be na ka no
adanse no adanse ni de bebre
enti fine ono na nya dance enti afa yemra nye nkebia na ne de di kan ya obi ehwe yen hwe nyaro ahodo no anshoma heba mo yema ye oka se detox no muni ade kwan be na mo fo so titi
ohima detoxification no eya dura apostle doctor engineer kwa Joseph akire yen a ono ana ye no de ahye nsase mfanya adwuma ohima ya de biare woni padua num sanse ne aye die ne aye nom ne aye home eniyama bia ka nipadua no mu a ensese tenamu no eno na aye akwansidi na aye bro asisi ye ntinimu ne ade ama ene yare di yesunya wo hwe edre ya papa di aba no a sadro we o kire se we na tetefo no ede bo wo mo ho ba ma wo mutimi nyini che ye nya mfie bebre Ube obi kanefo ube obi betimi anya mfia duoko no obetimi anante afiri ese akwati sakra owo na hoden enso enam nuane ahodo niam ahodo ayekoye munti ama ya hoden ne so ate enti niame kan se sa wo hwemfoni ayeyi a we yade a ewo nipa mu na ni kan se bo wo mu so ne se obi beji ho achinya esono obia ne system ne se ne etie enti obia de ba ne yesono nko ne nyina anya ade kro ebi ho na yesrade ebi ho no mu a na ye enuro ebi ho no mu a emfutro ne niam akomu a ada wintini mu a creative stroke ne ne keka ho bia no we etena mu a we ye den a wo nche obekọ obi ho se ananse acheme sa ananse acheme nan na memfe me humi ensi so eye sa thousands ya na trend peduanum ene di sa abro no enti ni aye pese a kire nyina ne se ye dwumade de ewura honam akwa ba bia obi ho na dwene mu ka no wo mu nyina ye dware wo mu a ete kokora ma osan timi enya na ho de
enso ma heba no de adware
enso ye san menuru
sa
oba obeje card enu achi no be lab enye se ofitin ya na edware o obeje card no aye lab ni ya hwese ni ekoso ye nware wo sei ana ye ma waduro we enka ho ebi ho so de ne ha beba na yare boa na tini nipaduanum enti emo asa ne so aduro no e sayare ne nkum yare boa bia enti edware wi a ni ama waduro a ebetimi akum yare boa bia ewum no anya ofa ahode se mintime na ensense bebre wo nipaduam de ni aye kan ne se ensroma de baby biara ya de se no to anamobra oba
ye ba obedi na dance ye se edware ne se 3 times so ha teacher se obia condition na be kire number of times ye be dware wo
se edware ya na ejina thousands na wo mu no eno de ye ntime fie ni hu na mom ye dware wa aduru ba bi a ye de aduru ni kan na thousands na ba ye dware aduru ba bi na ye de aduru ni kan na thousands bi a ma de na che se e free ni paduanum da na edi kan so kra na obi dware ba akopɛ kra no uhunsunsan so papa aye positive change kire se wayaresa no etu anamo
no se ne ba ne da ya afekwa no osu
eno de no kre entina na make so obi so ntime na udware a owidie mu jo from mawoda se efin esisi intokro na fifre fam pie no emu sisi a itimi de ohye okra be gina nipaduanum na de ohaw bebre ebeje nipaduanum
enti ebrebe na nsoma heba bie o matena ye
ya tena ye hye dwumadi ase anopa no wotwe ni apon anwumre nonum ni mpa anwumre nonum no wo ho na nonum bonko ade a ebehwa ansa na ye gya kwan ena edwoada ekopum fiada da bia ye adwuma memeda de ye srawefo ne atiefo se ye nya adwuma memeda kwasiada ye pon asore a wokosom ba efiri dumi no kono obeba nso na ye wa adwuma mu
okay titani ye no na holidays nso ya mo ye adwuma
holidays ye adwuma pa sanse ya de ni holiday ena ebi obi nso so ha wonya ya nko beba enso na adwuma ma ne kwan nti se holiday a ye adwuma se ne be ya ne wantimi ama de adwuma da no obetimi aba
tinsoma heba enye dry ye benya bi wo pharmacy shop na heba shop
me ni heba shop bi a obeka se obenya yi products no sanse ade na efiri nipa ho ba no wa wantimi nkoye na ye nya mani mpie mfa ba bia sa nti ye lay pipes a ye huhuru ni nyina agu kata kasiem se ne be ya ebeko ena ya so ye ho so obi bisa se na emema eba o na dware eti se oba ba na dware ye wonim difo ya tete wo mo ye ma ewo ho ena emema nso wo ho enti ema dware ma na emema dware mema ena ye san wo aboafo ewo ho a udware wie ye na upie ye na no bi abepepa ho clean wa sanitizer ho nyina fefefe ono so na adwuma wo ye no no enti enye so obi akoyi sa na ema we agu ho no wasore na nso wakwa akotena mu sa
eni numbers ne na wo screen no ase no medofo yemfrɛ na fe nkomo a yedie de akire wadwen de opese uhunu no na de atodwaba pato me hu atanaye no ewo he nsoma heba
ensoma heba ya try kase ba ko wokumase eye nkaria ferry eye baabi ani kwan so ena ne di so nso ewo kasoa udu kasoa last stop a ubisa Obomo road ana se Great Lantemus school kwan no a baabi o ha ye frɛ o masalachi ubisa se open nsoma heba ana se kantanka heba ubia wo mpotamo no betimi achrew
ne birthday man yamfa unsi he yamkomodie no yedase papa ti numbers no ene wo screen no asensuma heba center na wafrem penifo na no mo adi enkomodie kire wadwen bia na odi ama omo mbeyi ano no maboa ma ho aye odin wote adanse no to nso opese oye odansini a koho no koye bi se be ya wo so betimi abedi adanse ti ha ne be pacho say
me ready ba kwa betwam ye delivery van nso so are ready enti se obi wo ba bi na dwumadi bi kire ne so na dwuma asem no wa nya kwan ya obetimi aba ya so ya ofa number no frɛ ya ebetimi ne na di nkita ho na ba bi owo bia no yetimi akoso fefefe
na some your service yi individual ko bi fi okra tumi ye ma no okay tie ne no mene Dr. Penny ye wie nkomo yi na nkomo ba ko bi wo ho no mu ebe me de se obetwen me twem sisi a beba Mesamwa kwa babiem do Badum TV Badwam Jumade so sameka cho samwo nkomo bi wachire ho ntim free ha kra na yentena senentie na ye wi a wa obehunu eso emfaso a ede ebebro ye de yaboafo no ase me wo mi ankasa me editor e wa ha sei ora esi ohene a woni ye ba bedi sa nkomo tietia na me ma no akwaba na fe na yeto aso nso hu bi tie me editor pani pa nye easy okay no an kan ye pa medofo ti medofo mo a chia no pay
ya me de
na bibi agboko de
adomara kwa
why
ya me da se ejira
unto ho ase kura
ejira ya matifo nyina so a chia no pay
sa ya da se papa na eyi asukodo na me ye di mi ana meja mi hunu so kura so nyame adom asukodo
wa udim adom akan brands or multimedia ha no ene ahwe hunu se yumadie ni bi wo ho a obehwe no ya kan news mu eye ya ba be discussion wo current affairs program so ne ade eye na emom no eye na besisa abre no ano na aka nnwuma ne nsam ne nkyerase ni bia eka akiri nti we de ye do mozuko fa ne se fra usutare ana fra usutare na se pokrapu a ye do mozuko ye dai wewremu na fe ya kwase oto ye mbasa hwehwemu andi ye di pie pa bontin na fe ye de beto ho omamfo a wa benya daje ahwe wa benya daje ti oti ase na ekra
sa anti asukodo no
ye do mozuko
asamo a yaka ben enso ho a ye wurwuram na ti se documentary
yes sanity it is sense ye documentary na ware isan se ye do zuko ekope ho niema ne ho nsem nyina afi ye kambom ne documentary be se simaduonum simaduonu ase simaduasa na se ohwe ana otie no radio so a na onti ase na wi pe
sa obete ase enye news a ye 30 seconds bi ene sa me ye wi ba we ne de ye kom obi ehie wo asem no mu bia na ye do mabam ti se bia ti se atomota forest insensemi sei
eno akaka kre bia beba
o sa nti wodo mu su kokora
ya sa se do mu suko
ene su kodo no amu na ye we but ma yan hwe na se ya start bi dada ya show se ya ye bia nti ya ba pa ho ntoma
ebi gu apron so a ye wi hu djuma
okay ze se de da be na ya sha se su kodo no
nyame aduma memi nda ebe ye de poultry anase entakramoa yen krokro dabo enkankan nkokọ eyen ehun hawo abeto Ghana so mfie bebre ya domosko ehunu ne farebai ehunu attempts anase modimo aban ahoro aye ehun nia etosin wo mu ne ntie me nyina besine ye ka se ye penkokọ de aboa school feeding program ye tosin ye ka se ye penkokọ de bronya ye tosin ye ka se ye penkokọ de sala ye tosin etoro bia bronya do a aban kra enkokọ ma ebre poultry farmers se monye o na atwi minsa bos me ba ko ne fana monton na ganye ne kwanso no se Ghana kuafo na kasa ye enkokọ bre bia enye bronya nko ampo na wo se ni nti ya do mosuko ye de ba beto omanfo ani memenda enu twemu e besan repeat e besan abo akiri e besan de aba repetition so etwada na efisa breakwe etiefo na hwefo boayen nyame nso so boayen ebe ya de beto aso ye bedo suko ne de abeto abantin ye bedo suko ne de beto abantin
di memenda e bra ben
memenda nom miensa
ewia no miensa oh okay nti 30 minutes ana ashasi ne tintin ko do 30 minutes ye do ko akiri fifra mu eko efi afra mu ko fra mu ko apumu ne ade no ye ni management kasa no manfo feedback on ma ye no edise ye trem kura ko be se don hwere ba kwa nso nti asukodo yi eye documentaries a efa bibia ho
ɛfa topics anase nsɛm titiriwa fa Ghana for ne before.
Okay.
Topical issues. To say yɛka to say be a Achimota Forester. Yɛbɛbɛ mu kura hwɛ ɔman sase a free Gordon Goggisberg breso aban gigigu hɔ no ne ade Tiwa Forest Abri Hills bebre ukɔ Asante region ukɔ Western region Northern regions ne ade a ɔman sase bi wɔ hɔ a aban ne ɔman de nsa to so wobɛhwɛ na asase na hia University of Ghana lands na kakra it was almost a district and e hindi se ahwe na ye domo suko ahwe ne entiansa so no ehi okwan a oman be fa so atumi age na nchirima nso ba won ani ametu anka wonsem na ombenya nsase pa ade ayo oman ma
say sukodo ebe can about health education roads security say bibia
English ni be say matters of public concern ade bio hi omanfo no ya ho den ne omanfo mo a ya de bedo suko mu ni asan de aba ne nyina ehwa ba mfa so
eh ne mo ya de
akran
esukodo
ye domo suko nyame so nti ye domo esuko nso yitimi pue
ba betimi apone ho kakra je se meme nde ya ne ya sha
meme nde ya ne ya sha se
potri no de na wote ye owanwa
me esanse ye nua ba akuabo achewa yi Adom a ye bo na chi dom ma odom esuko no nyame ya Adom a ifiada oba be kire emu kakra no kakra manwan ye ni nse ni ye hu ni se enye se aban ahoro efire champion mreso ko liman ye ko busia no na de nyina o matu hu ana mo ne ade ne mo na mo ntuo na enwie peye se ye hwe aban a wo so se planning for food and jobs wo mo ye bi broba kakra no mo ne ade ne mo no ye pe bi ahata mana wo yie ne de kwagu silos mu akora na ekom ba yayi ye pe bro na se no a yetutu a sebe nipa empe na ke de amankoko ne ade se adwuma no tosin cowpeas asedua no ne ade ye pe bi ne de aka ho na bia ya mane bo na efo kakra na poultry farmer natimi atobi ayam na ode amankoko ne ade no se adwuma no enwie peye silos nya adwuma cereals bro ni onipa no kwa pe bankunu bia wonya na sebia duasa akoko anya bia di ntino enoma inputs a esese okuani nya say ye Feriwa farms say ye Kwabenada akon say ye nkuma no na de omu nyina no nti ne ekoba ya mempese me say akua sebe ne nkomo ne ba bebo na emom no poultry ba akon e bia na atwo ba hwe na nkokọ empem aduonum 50,000 no na keto nipa no ne getri boy ye ne bro boy ma na busu nyina team asiase na Ghana fonso nya akokọ na monwe na Ghana fonso nya nkosua ni na nka nkwada wo na wo ye maame doctor nkwada shasi wom formative years anke ye school feeding program anka nje se de bia akwada ba ko nya kosua ba
na ye de ne kosua ntimi nto
na moment da ebi wa beba no
ya no ye be chire sa enti fia de be sa Adom suko bia na sa memenda na ya pa ho ntuma
memenda na je se ya pa ho ntuma na ye de omanfo aduane abesi won ponso se tim
memenda no miensa
me she boss amanfo be didi ame na wo mo Kenya wo ho na adwenkyire bia wo be ba na oman no afa ne ntuma pa fura port me san say ye ka protein wa ye ma me doctor be ye ka protein needs anka poultry betimi amma Ghana for anya hweyo hamu njemu aduasa
wow
ya tutu ye mai ya anka poultry and poultry products should be able to give us hamu njemu aduasa 30%.
So ya jana ne nam ho
ndi we ne nam 12% ne less than 10% money
a problem and then kra munya kosua ba akokora anwe nti poultry ni de hu hia ni enya ase ye krakra free nkofo because you will be wa ha I sense
ye mama se mo ngwa ngoko ni bi wa do ngo free amano ne ba Eurocakas ni de o mfi Europe ni ade e di be se mfi
asa na duro se twom nso o wi akokwa mpe so first fi akokwa yi nso obo bones ma obo bones
papa bi
ayi boneless boko
it is na ezikodono na mapone ho ketu wi a kire
sa eni anope yemfo nsi ha ni na se papa
ya zanji etievo bio
ya da se enti me boss no esi ohene na woni ababedi enkomo esikodo eno ye documentary na Adom Akam brands ye de ebramu no ye hya se memenda ene yapone ho kakra efiada nso yɛbɛpɔ ne ho na afei memenda no watena se no miɛnsa na afei watie yen poetry no ɛhɔ na yɛde hyɛ aseɛ issues ne dɔɔso wɔ ɔman yi mu ɛhɔ nyinaa sukɔdɔ team no ɔmbɛwɛke on it ne yɛde aba deɛ ɛsɛ wotie anso di tu anamo no yɛde bɛbrɛ ba me nyina no so na afisɛm nkɔmɔ anɔpɛ yi bɛmfɛ si ha yɛda St. Andrew Senior High School ase DBS roofing sheet cat kits toothpaste kidney mini syrup yɛde ɔmo ase na afei Piwak Health Care yɛde ɔmo ase papaapa ɔno boy yɛtwidɔm se yɛmfa nkɔmɔ yi ɛmrɛ me din de afia amankwa tamaklo ɔmo ahene kwabena sante ɛtoa so.
Well, the morning I was here trying to come on the show and say hi, Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So my main car was no kono pepe na PJ mama wakoswa Adom TV. We say oh my papa the amount me don't mind the kwabna sante. 2 pledges and don't forget the first one. Be a proud Hafonian, be a proud Voltarian, be a proud whatever Zimanian. Nti baby I'll be an Hafuni, Zimani, wherever you find yourself. Just after me, nti for form pamcho quickly munshano so me educhu mosa me omahene kwabna sante me Jarvis Pepra me now they are so odeno ho kwabnansia me Ebriu Osei Kofi me House of Chief President Yamfo Hene now they are twaso under the able leadership of George Boache, the regional minister, supported by a potential flag bearer president Eric Opoku, and then your wisdom port Collins Dowda with the lieutenants Almighty Frida Prempe and Ira Bano, Ira Dr. Benjamin, Ira Ayebobi, Deputy Minister, Sports Ofa, Yaubroni, and all of you. Ekemfono. Yehwese yanamo ebitunu eye papa ebeboa ama nkunimdie ne animonyam hye ne akwanya beto amayen ewo ahafo ne adwena afo nsumpuntuo ne ne kanko. So I am a proud Ahafonian, and I'm sure it's also a very proud Ahafonian. And so the bigger picture now is that once I was some Ahafwe, once I was some Framanta, maybe was some baby of Fribia, Mampusi, Dagade, Frafra, was some Honine, you know. You are coming back to the bigger picture, that is Ghana. You pledge to abide by the rules and regulations as a Ghanaian and ensure, say, in times like this, terrorism, any terrorist, they take over countries and whatever. No, Ghana is an exception because also wajia tumse obeboa amasa nyoma ensem fatano enya de ebebo o my Ghana nti umu bibia na waka bibi umu bibia enye papa, you know, tumse nkofo we adwuma mu ye de enye ni so ekuti o my Ghana ya sumdwe ni e kanko ni mpuntu nipa biti eye fidue mu anum say efieruanom monye careful, be watchful, watch this space nipa bi muto anajo nko abe 11:30 p.m. no won say omopie, you know, who movements be who say shame be call yellow do nyoma bi wom won put border so no monye extra vigilant and they cry there ye kutia saa de na kwan ayefa so ba no epie wa ebinim ba in the form of asofo, ebinim ba in the form of imam ni sheikhs, ebi ba in the form of journalists, ebi ba in the form of NGOs. Eti forms no aya miba shapeless bibia ba eti wanye careful na you do any consider truck of bia etu ana se nyoma boni bi na ba da bi omo banwa be kan ho na omo chance I indoctrinate na fa ya dwene no echima ko he benkum kra na yehu de kekaka to just be aware na sika bia nso ne edi onya hwe na obi a chew 3000 na okoso de chew na motel kra na se o se o father na okoso de chew na okoso de chew na o se fa unu anu mbra na komodemo ye nchiche chem kaka ye ka we no na aban's responsibility ni say obahwama enyuma opportunities abama mabunu titiru, you know, it's very important na aban's why developmental projects o miamia wodo na Ghana ni na hudie nti esese oye patriotic and esese odonimai. It's very important, the core ingredients as to why we are Ghana ni na. And so you need to understand why you are Ghanaian, be patriotic and love your country, Ghana. So you are a proud Ghanaian. Baby, I will baby, I share baby, I will to never sacrifice Ghana for anything. Never. Never sacrifice Ghana for anything. Ghana should be Ghana, is Ghana, will forever be Ghana. So help us, God. What I say? What's your team? Very, very important.
for every day after your prayer. So you're Muslim, crowd we are. We are Kanka bompa area, we are Buddhist bompa area, we are Hare Krishna bompa area. You know, now they are so Ghana pledge, so help us. Not be being team come and from my. Yeah, back to the studio. See, be and come on say, Menka was era Alhaji Nasiru, Atanasi Alhaji Nasiru, no. When him dada says, you know, or man national cry moving in Tias any Jobeba or Eka National, no Tias or the Chefa or Neighbor or National. And to watch this space. And no cheese here, her say, be a Rashibi John come away actually later. Do they watch this place? And because we are miss such that. What I say, be beer, Timisi, and AVC, but NC for the good of majority of the people. You be born in your man a year, papa. And continue to watch this space. Remember, Kuma be on your privilege, or more, it will be Pamontadia shop. You know, we're a designer. Anyhow. Uncle Salah is a me call. You can say designer shop and tailoring or whatever. So we call Pamatadia or no, that's sorry to no body shape. To bet that sorry, we are not ready. And then you say, me a man a kwaba, Alhaji Nasiru. Alhaji Kwaba.
Yeah, we intro radio. Yes, I mean. Why feel here? Yamanado. Yamanado, the whole year. Or Diakwaniaba.
Good.
Ras Royal Coton, so.
Good.
Airborne
good. Good. Na you can say Muslim community no munina omo yansana evolution about NDC so Muslim community. Bibi kama.
Wow. Omahini o ye dan kra no Muslim community no wo musum no wo eye enhye ewo so se mempa ba de bia no fa o wugidie ema yankopon mempa ba situation bia mu no fama yankopon na ono ankasa be ama o enti obi ada so di akoniaba na ye hwese yen so yen contribution to the socio-economic development of our country no ebetimi aboy homebody asamba kwa aba ma obia eka ho asem senia woka initially the issue of terrorism obia nim say ewiase afana nyina no at least from what the western media ni the media dey akere amansa nyina no say womo a womudi say djuma no mpre bebre no na womudi esom aye islamic som no atai chire na womudi sa abodem na eba ne sa nso a na ade e ha adwen yi na mum mate say the examiners the national chief imam and kasa atwanamon ama endra the national security minister kra no so e de no ekodi nkita ho say na be ya within these communities no ye be hwe say nsem kra je say nyamesem kra ye be ka no ye be ka nsem a enko ka obi ma enkenya no anko ye bibia ene esom no ensem fata because wo mo yesa no empre bebre wo be hu sa wo mo komox kura ekoto bombo na say omo ya ma islamia then omo komox ekoto bombo ho ne keka ho na asamba ko ewo mu omahene me pese oboa me ma ye de ko ekiri ene say mrano bibia experiences we nyina about from the Gitmo days ebe pemonne obehu ne say eko ye ko yenimu no innocent people just because of their appearance ebia na bojo say e wakakra o sha atare tente
wrong judgment
adi bibi achichere ni tinti obi ahunu a ebia na osusu se obetimi ayebi ma ye betimi akoyenim akohete woni a enye womusuban I mean it's on record today say woko America womo akasa afa ho say even some of the detentions now we are Gitmo no then you're correct clearly it is based on appearance and womo the side juma no nti e be say enuanom and say in our system no you are himful ekro bia wodi kro anabwa enti unhu bibi sa na wo suspect ya men yankasa men ko report na mom ma yemfa yankasa yepe and your friend saying and deliver justice and ka say ye be bo obi ye be ye bibi atie obi because ye susu say obetimi aye terrorist ni ne ke ye ne sa no a na ye be say the good ye be say relationship ni good initiative edi kan for edi ama oman no ye nyina ye te aso bi mu.
I see. What do we have to do? Then remember back to the bigger picture, Ghana. So because specifics in terms of topics, you know, Ghana management, Ghana train, Ghana bus, no, Senesiko.
Oma ene enye me na America. Say omampenyi ankasa ankasa aje atum. Say bibi atochima. Metie finance minister. Waje atum say bibi atochima. Metie mpanimfo bebree. Ya wo mu nyina aje atum say bibi atochima. Enti enye me ena make ena say me NDC ninti me ka bibi de ashe me ame ho enumunyam ana se be party enumunyam ene o man se ne ti obi eni ho a eye ne ni ji o man me ba ha no me hu me te se ene generator na ye adwuma e wa ha ye nyina ye nim ebre bi etwe mu a ye ka se dum so aba na ye ntofa nwu sa prices we sa bre no ene ye wo sa dum so no mu a 3 days ago ye do me light endro anajo ye do me light 4 days ago ye do me light obi biara ye no sector by sector dum so ewo na ne enwo wanwa wo mu eye sunsune ewo dum so e betwe mu ene we no ene se Adom TV epese o mo rane na wo mo disappointing wo mo events viewers a na echese wo mo koto fango diesel edibego wo mo events machine ansa wo mo atumi a broadcast na eba ne sa no a na ye bisa say sika no a ene abeka ho na nka waye ho hyehyɛ na minister of energy aka che o say ene dum so no ejai odum ye ni ye ana odum sisi ni ne akika na oda so etesa atibie we mu no na ye nada no ene kasa enye de a every 1 year wo hweye so ana say ye de yentumi nyina hye omumu say wo mo hwe o man no maye no eno ene de abufuo no eba mo o man ne ba ne sen ena ye nyina ye timan na embre bi etwem ye betimi nya the entire political party wo representation wo party what's the party wo opposition wo hondi nyina e wo parliament wo representation e wo parliament na wo representation of parliament ni nyina etumi hye atare tuntum ye wa brad sitting president e wo na sitting president na kasa wie ye no mo san so ye red card e de kire no obuwie ye no so yes ye publishing a coroner's inquest say yare ben ne ku no den ne ku no yen traman say because it's a public servant and the same people ka tire Ghana for say den na ye ka obi will asem a eyeyi nipa na ewu den na ye ka na ewu just few months ago
principle
so
you are telling us
yes principle
yeah
yes that is your position there just few months ago members of NPP our parliament raise issue no say parliament any investigation the cause of death of Professor Mills Manchester said nebusia for abeka so omunim ne ekun no ama ne nua e de bufuo mente say ne nua na akasa sada ene ye ka about obi will asem I work court enye say wo ne fie kura e work court place of public records na ye ka ho asem a ye say ma obi anka ho asem na mum na nipo ne ewu ya fancy ya mamre ni ne keka ho
ntubo akutia na say the late professor me no wada
o de bit na me bisa say
na me
no ye nipa
na me chese say open so obo akutia da say no correct so no wada
na mo ka say yen koye coroner's inquest and publishes our inquest ni ne keka ho that aside o man na yitimu no ayede o man hwe yesterday me hu videos be 3 na ma na ekasa ba ko kasa wa house wose o man na ye din ama wo mu kunumu e bobobobodam dam
how's all kind of say
wose gari yayi karfi mazan mu na hauka suna hauka enye so mu bibi onu ndroboni bi okay o say ba suna shan tramo ba ni ba suna shan rafino ko week wana ba sunyi hauka saboda tunani o mu dwin o mu adwin a bottom emema bebrehwe ena ye say ye benze divorce any separation so it's on the increase emema ni bi entumi mfa o mo yere mu kura na
adentia
pressure mountain on na wo be dey na wo na. That is the situation and me wanwa because em be twemu the lazy John dey catch and say pressure wo my munti ono ne yere kura entumi anwo throughout the 4 years of Professor Mills. Okay. Enti sa pressure no and then me who say it's true pressure bi wo ho. Na na de no ne yeso nko no say uni edidafo e wo kira because tutu ono na wo ho a wo edidafo say oh esibesi die metu ana mo nko ne nchen a anye hwe kura no metime nya bibi abebo me ho ban na before a wo ko do sa nipa ne nchen no na ote phone so ono so ebisa the same favor o bebisa no e wo obi nchen o ya dan ebisa no
nti edidafo ni ho
edidafo ni ho that is the main issue pressure no wo ho because pressure no wo ho na nka wo edidafo say wo betime ayi bibi ama wo yi hu efrimu a then you can work towards it but in then edidafo bi eni wa Emma Ghana ni say and then me two and 1 way and so no be you say another member example and the diesel 1 liter 11 cedis by 20 pesos in the account 1 liter now open here how many drums to run this for instance, station of yours from morning till afternoon and here even to evening how many drums now sa kanwa abeka ho what they are advertisers wo mo advertise wo won jai and now wo mo TV no obeka so wo betu answer mo ahwe Womo muye juma omaheni even here in your studio from coronavirus bepimene nkofo a womo ye juma wa ha no womo nyina agusu wa ha dudu anu kofi sa na wokọ banks ai wo ho sa na wokọ nyamia bebiri ai wo ho and you don't see the problem and I say you in the midst of serious problem here say mpanyifo sorry na womo kasa no mutu anamoma timamfo ni hu ni se ye tu anamon bi a ebeboa ma oman no afa ne ntuma pefra ehia na ma san bisa se emre bi etwem empenyimfo wo kuom ha kasa asofu penyimfo etu bi mekai there was a newspaper a statesman newspaper every week over sa newspaper no on the top left corner obehu the chief imam ni coat chief imam ni coat asofu mpenyimfo nyansafo emu wo hen we ni say en oman ni here rescue ni ekekam mesre mebusa se ni esi sabre no na omo kasa no ene ni esi nne no eyepe na adenti no omo ayedin na omo ayedin nne no ochina bibi besisan omo betimi akasa bi omo ana na so omo fese bibi sesa no betimi akasa omo kasa kura obi be form serious bi o. Those are the questions I also started beside to the extent say and journalists 1 year on beka 1 year one more say one more be ye juma aboa ma oman Ghana konidi na one more cultural story na otina radio so ana bibi na okasa asembia ye say ye hwehwe no ye tata na den na ye woman ye koyini ma na say ye ba yichi oman there is no ye difference between what happened in the 80s and what happened economically, socially, spiritually.
There's a big difference.
What's the difference?
Let's say it's a comma, Ghana full distribution. Yellow corn, a branch, and a beard. And then Ghana or baby as can yanto.
Correct. Sa 83 no. O ma yetias here. It's a natural disaster. A democracy say, Emra na yes, she manfufu, ni ekeka ho. A day a common be briba. Yen nyina yen say natural disaster and e come by ya mampo nya aduane bi ene yet man mu aye wo everything right your police run your parliament your press executive your judiciary your bibia media koso na nso aduane no the same aduane wo nya ndi
aduane wo na ne bo no na e bia e betima di nkomo because you control aduane na say ne so local chairman say ne doko na auto no kane na auto doko no once dia e mu odu kama ene doko no once di no
let me prove to you. Say aduane ni ho. Oman bia e bo ne ho body. Say na be ya. They will grow what they can and eat what they can
exactly.
and can what they can't. Ni ayen to mean the na bro so ayen to mean the
kwem so akora no
na ye dey kwa ma no ni
to
balance our trade anamwa and Ghana me no wote he ye say wo dey ebro every Ghana e ko bibia ye ma won fanko isa say Ghana for hia aduane edi enye me na America the Ministry of Agri government ran kasa na ye dey tabo atoso say wo dey cowpea pia ye ma won fanko soya bean bibia wodua anka beboa ma yenya balance of trade deficit your deficit no yeti me close re ho ene yesi yem fanko uji di se wo aduane wo ho na aduane no so na anka wo de kwa abochi a wo benya bibi di aba no wo be kasa yem fanko
but times have changed alaji na zero ene wo amanone a untimi nkoto mo kura 2 bags o to baako oye kwa untimi nto mo baako enti emre na ye wo sa fa ho die se ye wo enough so we could send enough out there no ya careful it's a brave find yourself in near the any mother so kokokokoko e be twa ni be echi no na empty
great contribution man we are talking contemporary Ghana so in America so we dey abochire be ka ho but say even in the United States the woman baby formula milk ankwara be no ne ekeka ho is that say problem bi aba ho a wo ma twene nyina ne wo market no omu hia bi wo mramia bebre omu kofa bi wo Germany ni ne ekeka ho matisa so that is the problem you can't you find say
yankasa ya
the kan ya yasem the difference between yen ni America ni Germany ni ne ekeka ho me from my perspective and then say over America the number of people wo mu lose here during coronavirus Ghana yen lose emu kwata ama and the industries in America emre bi etwe mu na ye nuanom kɔ hɔ a ye fese awoni mu no wo be sɔre akɔ na wo akɔ hye edwuma mu ne ene America wo kɔ edwuma na wo kyena wamba ye pa wo tɔw sɛ wo de bombode na my days a wo betimi de aba edwuma no when were the days when wo kɔ ne na wo kyena wankɔ awoni mu ni pa yare na wo sɔre akɔ because wankɔ e be pa mu when were those days because wo ma short nipa is this the same we have in Ghana no wo find say economically say womu interdepending on each other na corona ba ama countries na womu produce bebre e dey ma womu ma in every sector because they specialize when they produce wheat when they produce gas mine when they say na obi are depending on those things womu e want to come so we agree say immediately ni yara womu benya problem so unya America what about Ghana yen problem e beti benya free mu no e the replica effect bia ye kofa baby wo Germany and to me nya gas from Russia and to me and produce ade no so when you America no enti with time no it will come to affect us but not immediately enti yeti mai mo na say you say na obibia ye den a bibia ye den no obia mind bia ni wa minim say ode the sika akosha planting for food and jobs mo ya fam babunu say omudua nyoma bebre magana nya isuka say sika ye de akosha mu planting for food and jobs no nsu anto Iyambo womo enya asase it is dobae bia free mo ama yenka say yenya ne bebre aye ntumi endi kura because so won ka kire me say sika no na ye asemo a minim say the price of every commodity is determined by the forces of demand and supply onya nkofo bebre epade e ba ko a dodoa ba almost ne bo no ebe koso na wo ade ni bebre na ni paketwa na epesa ade no ne bo no ebe ba pom sa na kire en
okay but
simple economics
very good conversation but when you say baby you do as on mine no ye jai ye ho achedodo ye bie ye chia to ho achedodo into mine no consciously no we have not built our own we have not created our own our interest no bia dana koyeti say yenkra nyoma mfira manone whilst we look at yankasa homegrown solutions no ye jana man to form building our own in this case just say making sure say we have Ghanaian businessmen and women our mere giants our mere brands are say these are the men and businesses are ejina branding for Ghana consciously we've not done that over time now it's coming back to us at our face say ya nchichiri man ya chichiri ahoho ani yesuso se biribia dan ye beko ne akosrese ade ani yesa asoso so se ye be ma ahoho momu abaye din e wo ye krum chen yankasa ye ho because politically maybe I should do these two examples. My very good friends too, politically. Ibrahim has suffered enough politically in terms of the businesses. Ibrahim Mahama.
By the accident of his birthplace.
Well,
Okoye Obi, our president, because Ibrahim is not a politician.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's funny.
I'm saying that whether by and it cannot be accident because when God is blessing a family and then a superstar gets out of that family, you won't even
of course,
I mean good, but a chill, a junior, edit your mind. Likewise, Canadian Japan businesses, and I keep saying that yeah, this is our strategy now. Say ne. NDC about power. All in quote politically exposed businesses and businessmen in Iran. NDC fan cheddar. Me cut program here. Fan cheddar. They will ensure that you bring them down. Because it has happened in this administration. So if we don't get to that point where we'll be able to forgive ourselves and tell ourselves that we've been hitting hard too much at one another. We're all Ghanaians. We differ politically in terms of ideologies, but the arrival point is that we want Ghana to be successful. Now you start here and freestyle point now. Every facet of Ghana and the Ghanaians. I'm telling you, Alaji, Yebeko, that's why almost all government agencies, whatever government is doing, plus. There are no minuses. When government changes today, when you read documents and corruption and corruptible attitudes are previously enough, when this government is on in power again, or about the institution of states, then they are not relevant. It's been the practice, and that's how the problem is not being solved. It's been the practice. Okovandapoy. Yeah. Obebubu tiptoe lane, because a lot of the structures there were on waterways, they were blocking the flow of water. By whatever means, tiptoe lane
is back.
It's back.
Live.
And in Sweden for baby, phone shop for Mamoyako. We are all screaming, we are making noise, we are lamenting, but we continue to be the challenge. I don't know why you want to get a prescription outside Ghana. The prescription is here, the solution is here, but the difficulty is the kind of politics we are practicing, because MPP knew that John Dramani Mahama was not the reason for Dumso. They knew also that na Obon Homoden so obey Dumso Juma. They knew. You might not like the pace, but not O2 animal. But they use that as a tool. So today, Alhaji Nasiru also sits here and say, as it Dumso na unity. Now, no, so the nemu baby Dumso. Instead of us to look at it as a country, what are the alternatives? Because John Mahama did ABCD and power or sustaining quite reasonably. Ubia bonus DFG why? How do we go about? But we are not looking at that. We are looking at how to come to power, how to make somebody get out of power, and how to also come to power, and how to also do this, and how to also do this, and how to. The balancing act is difficult.
It's very straightforward. But I can be irrespective of the perceptions. Former President Kufuor, there was harassment of NDC people. Maybe say in the long run, the way it was carried about, any perception near Ghana for be war warnings will be dealt with. At the end of the day, yet me its name, you could see there is genuine effort. Now, Oman Penino, 18 penny for that time as Antihinimo, a Kasa, would you the to me woman, the chief imam, more Kasa Dagbon, or Yabenza Asubiti. So we saw some progress, any acceptability, general acceptability of the situation.
But that's not the case today.
That is not the case today. That is not the case today. Because let me give you a typical example. President Kufuor made similar promises to the good people of Ghana. So about the ministers, so drastically, because Ghana is a waste. Ghana at the State of the Nation's address. Because the Miana promise we. But me vetina Kunjano so no. Me hunu say me here ministers no kra more say na be ya oman no ebe koni. Nti mo ntumi in this way no so. Again, former President Mills or to me a promise be to the effect say you have a one-time premium of health insurance. At the end of the day, only could draw the catcher Ghana for MIA to an among cryers capitation or health insurance. So America. So this bold step determined people are woman say Ghanaians deserve some respect. Into young kind of woman why
and this government you think has failed.
Not which angle. And obit me after a bang way in now I catch and say a bang way has been sincere. Maminka be been show a bang way for my opinion and other down oh ye minister so me kaipa. He was sitting at the Flagstaff House when Menkai will be out there crowd on the Kai you were Abuja any sense so
watch it.
Time up or appoint you highlighting their credentials and in the account woman and yeah corrupt women now somewhere along the line, not too long in that government, you have problem with these same individuals at the Kolebu Matan. Yeah, coach one. Now you say you too many ubini ye CID penny. Now what to make us say yambo abai no ho ban. And your mind no ho ban. Yambo abai no ho ban. Ye ka ho asem ko ye ba ye sama. Ego wie chire no yes ya investigation ade no say na ye fi say ete no
yes sanity
the same person ye raise critical issue of Achimota forest or the fact or starting with on a very good note smart active to ensure say he will dispel certain notion and eba but as the matter now among for are beginning to believe the truth in it the emergence of Sir John a will any the way or they catch and say within 24 hours in a matter of such magnitude me and anka me ya ban PR crown one even some within 24 hours I won't come out within 24 hours to say there's no problem with it and that Sir John doesn't have any land at Yabese.
You don't want to believe that statement?
The matter is in court. I'm not for contested Sir John will in court.
But specific is the land.
And I must say, so the will no does it concern the one thing I wanted him to say to proceed and take position on the matter no. Now can say okay say sa will na ye fake.
No, on the song on your busheni.
Correct. Or you then who say Sir John ne land on your busheni. Or you then who say Sir John ne land.
No, but clearly if indeed there's a document out purported to be the will of a era the late Sir John.
Yeah.
Clearly you don't think say one as a more gloss over they will have to go and cross check.
And I mean cross check or cross check here. And I make a me say me crown and me government PR. Me for 24 hours. And we can't tell them say this is what I found out. When I know perfectly well say as someone walk out. So we are making because the more issues be free more. So you need to be careful, tactical, not in the rush to say, oh, yeah, because Parliament is coming. Inti, yeah, my Parliament because or more.
Channel and ABA under contention. Specifics about the Abetoja about a national asset or property. Ghana or Hokwan say or Kase, Oba Ghana Bakose Mua, Oka Oba Ghana Yehife Mua. Sa no kura na memfa ho se momudi ho nkomo no sa bia o kaka na Ghana abem no ga okọ Ghana yensemu a sa de no enye no kure because finally even if it is true Lands Commission will be the point of contact in terms of assassination system and if you go to the records according to the minister's release of the Lands Commissioner there's no such thing saying that era the late John or Asasibi. Oh, and Minister further says that even if that thing is null and void.
Correct. In America, no. It's null and void because I didn't you can't claim what you don't have. And I'm aware.
Yeah.
I didn't know what dear. Won't mean fan child. That is the position of Minister. So in America. But in essence, everybody saying or no cry to me net to me enya ye pense akukudo because obi am kan kire and say sa will na ne nam no eyefi nobody has told us so we make it onya akukudo wa he say obetimi di asase bi ache obi even after his death say oni to me and I say oni assurance was asase no so say now even then and almost EI for 114 no ebe because I think on person mo to me legitimize no be to me nyane de that is what see EI 114 no executive instrument no e pe say yeah so they are in the process omo ye wie ya nko no so anyane de ne chafa wom that is all we are saying and they catch say even the EI now what the year no enye kwan paso na wo de aye nti mo nhwe na emra no senate city no yendi sambra no so esanse wo ko ye land use act na ye won CCIF 2016 259 no a tire petwe say wo be here parliament answer parliament amount to me answer asase ananka ye aban de ye bibi foforo no so wo pese wo dane no e de ye bibi foforo about say parliament because ye no timamufo no e na ya ta e wo parliament a ye be ma so to me ni say ya ma to me say fire enu nu nyina no obi anka ho asem obi a enye so much interested in all this na the minister catch and say ya veze say don ni asase bia wo ho na enwa no obi ankoda
okay you remember this conversation is with make us large that you know twetwen komo how can the NDC communications team ya hwem say ninyam for Davis and Sao Poku do friend OPK member of parliament for a year in prior so and so ebaba beka yensa nti era OPK in name as we speak on by but yeah hwem say
ofipe pono so ba are obi kindra ndo awan ko parliament
yeah hwem say also
also they are radicalizing the power obi ki amino na on this how no on this how
and why then
oh na you know what parliament what more pia nipa from hey
happy birthday Pishu design or Tema community to no 10th anniversary rather yes why 10 years ni munim Pishu or Pamade or Tema community 2 obey a George's pub wa nim Tema you know or why in few mako eduni you are still young in marriage but more than 10 years is not easy if you look at the data alagina see with the brain it is still okay so Pishu collection happy birthday encore Emfa Emma I'm hoping say and now the wifey ABP back to your conversation no so nyoma we nyina nkemfo ano what's going to be your prescription a bit me aboa me some of the solutions to or minor challenges ye face especially under this government or this administration
and this prescription is not mine scientific one more nim de and one more adare ko ekire wo huma suamu ni ne ekeka ho catch say one of the things are buying we ebetimi aye ama nyoma asasa na wenya because aban bia ehia timamofo support to move the country forward one of the things aban we betimi aye air transparency say bibia be pefe no bia ate no ho ase say we A B B na udi A ni B ebo ho a obenya say na obi ate no ho ase ma yakoye that is what is lacking in this government and there is obi biara onim womwa anase proyo ne katahihye hu ejuma di anase se ne ekutia proyo ne katahihye a obeka che say the first step obetimi de ekutia proyo ne katahihye light se kani abetum han na obia ehun ne ekoso saa de no sa ban we entumi antia ne nan so amma sa amba emboy
so there's no transparency
there's not at all the entire American say we have talked about a lot of things yet you remember in a similar situation by na a work court efa omampenyi director of communication Eugene Hein
about what
about to say ne yere kase op properties be the property
but that one has been said it's not true
in America no, it's not true but the matter was in court enye bibi na yekofa ayo enye busu yasem se no modie wie yeni na yetewa na ebi foforo so aba it's not true keke
it's not true
did my phone fi say sabi you can credit them with some thinking say wo mo so betimi adwen na did you can say it's not true na asamasa it's not true no yan can't say what this ABCD and a C here and a ABCD nti more kind of sound na you say it's not true na you be and no into me. Secondly, the fact is that a buying kasa has to be sincere to itself. Omanpenyi into me country and say saa sika na ode for plane de bia oman ne plane no ne awafo ne nyina me ya wo mo pa ne da ye nam enkran ebia yi hye ye demonstration say omanpenyi saa plane ni jaifa saa de no kofa plane no e no san to do etu kwan wabra ga na ye wo de ye ya no ne me ya kese no just say ombuye that day
sana sichire
na
sana otiasia na sana
baby na den biom na kire because oti oman mu wona oma oyo man penyi na timamfo ka tell say ya to plane amount nti yesika no ana wo dey for plane foforo a wo han na plane no opi say opeso udware wo mu na wo ye nyoma te say wo plane no ya wo penny enye ne oman na atoma na ye sai sika foforo high sa plane no ma wo na nka da ye demonstration wetimi nya ya tema bi amagana fo so me to kwa okay mo fa Ghana de na me na me fa nkomra until we settle the issue sadi no na wo san safa fa sa play no to kwan kwaye ne awope wo ba Ghana fo ye ntua misre me busa Ghana fo bi anim adwuma pa former president Kufuor ye wa alajuwa etumi solve issue no problem for some time gata kese no ye disika ne ye njoma mpenyi na nado danko Akufo Addo wo abreso se won fa plane na kasika no kura wo de titi gata ni mu a wo de titi sa gata we mu anka ne ye kan su mu asem alajofo omo be
okay so
and those are the issues the government needs to be sincere to itself no one is say baby ameto no menso me ho akire mo man no ho akire no nti ade ametimi ayeni ni amintimi yeni enye na ye nyina ye ko yeni na se ne nyoma esiko na oman no ye hwe han institutions I say omo hwe solve problems omo hwe solve institutions I say womo ensure say emra ebe koso womo ntumi womo a say wo ye mistake omo be cameraman say nyina hu ma omanpanyin so ate aye bibia afa ho no so wo say womo kasa ye be che womo atum
okay
dodo ano person omo kasa omo ntumi just omo tu kwan ko sha amano ni for some time and as o ka bibia just o tu kwan e free di kunu na enye bibia ebeboama aban no ankasa enya solutions to the problem. Right. In short, Yameka say first transparency from the government, second sincerity to the good people of Ghana and Ghanaians to being sincere to the leadership. Now right.
Yeah, caught this break, but Honorable Davis answer Opoku Abekayensa. I will briefly hold briefly for him because a very unusual of him. Yeah, I don't know. Say the parliament maybe Amanda Kobasa so there. Piki Akwawa. The last submission was so called that employer so. Into who Sunday before Good. Name Wakaka because all the time there. From your student days, you know, when you agree. But I was surprisingly, and also was because now we are the leader of Buga any Basa our parliament. So the OPK I know.
No, I think he's gotten it wrong.
Yeah.
We are the protectors of democracy. And this is one I also say,
well, Kasaba, I'm going to try and come on the show and say, hi, baby, I'm on Adom TV, multi TV. So, all our Kwaba. Good. Me, this is parliament. Be okay. Eastern region, Central region, Ashanti region. The brain here in Tina. Mean to me, Barbara own can once. Of course, a lot of issues na Syria region. In fact, also when a transparent government. Meaning, say you better so probably at the tail end of your submissions. But we are ready for more elections. No, Nyame Adoma.
Oh, Nyame Adoma.
We are Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
The Mr. Party for Nante, Yena, I am for Dosso. Now, especially Ashanti region, coordinating a Kotwaban, Yen Frigo.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it is proper. It is seen as an abuse of power. I mean, let's not do that. Na yenya allow party for no more Eastern region. Party for you na one again say omkoto abama Jeff Kuneduado. Ti yina e de odo MPs, chairman for secretary for 17 executives.
Party for your major omkoto abama.
Oh, Jeff Kuneduado. Na say kwabra. I mean by Saturday evening. If Jeff Kuneduado gets less than 60% of the vote. Frame me. Me ba frame me.
I
am telling you.
But we have another person contesting that position.
You see, what the party people want, will be decisive. To lead Eastern region and to be a leader, you must be decisive. Say you, I was so hungry open. Say me hey, na no pa my magni say me Badwam na radio station bi so frame say me nyai na me mra ho na me see any Badwam my friend Dominic me ma bio me ko me be kakakra me duru na obi so frame say bra adabraka me see me jai me ko. It shows how indecisive you are. Yet way, say me I wanted to be MP. I could not have been a constituency youth organizer and stopped, and the next moment I want to contest. 2 weeks ago, I trouble you as constituency chairman. 2 weeks ago, say 3 weeks ago, I trouble you as constituency chairman. Nigga say party now o nama na o kwa bro say o person ye o kwa pro say o person ye constituency chairman. Oh. You had no vision. You were just using that as a stepping stone to get to region. They got to about you as regional chairman. Or tell you make candidates or person contest regional national chairman. So we need leaders who are decisive. And we need leaders who understand the terrain. Jeff Kuneduado, despite he was a parliamentary candidate. From Plains North. He understands the orphan constituencies. We need to win back a soldier man. We need to win back Yellow Krobo. We need to make efforts in lower and upper Menya Krobo. Ayen Swano must come back to MPP. We need to sustain Adeso. We need to make sure that we increase our votes in Afram Plains North and take the seat from the NDC in Afram Plains South. You need somebody who understands that terrain. Jeff Kuneduado has that.
How?
Lastly, Kwame Ekobra, Yenya Obia, Sebio, Odonipa, Chairman Odonipa, Chairman ya, or no, through the struggles, no, and what be drew baby, I will do. Uncle Kita wafer bag, and you say on a party, no, Sebio party, yeti party, no crowd. Yen, we have been, from student days, you know, we have dedicated our lives to the MPP. Demonstrations, I would drop boy, and will chromo and in. What history does anybody has? And then people are claiming say woman party no a yomodia. Party no you be there. It is for the grassroots.
But member of parliament now walk choose chairman.
Me. Na kwama mi na there na misro. Na me tiwa there na misro.
Member of parliament and I won't walk choose chairman.
Na me tiwa there na misro. Now Jeff Kuneduado is the best person to be chairman of the MPP in this team. Jeff Kuneduado. He will be the best chairman. A chairman who understands everybody. Sebio, and then people are disgruntled. And come for and then party grab and I say, you need somebody who can come to the level of everybody and talk to them. And yet the chair cry now to that's not the kind of leadership we want. We want a regional chairman who is firm, a regional chairman who is decisive, a regional chairman who loves everybody, a regional chairman who is resourceful. One who is resourceful. And it's such a person we are going to vote for on Saturday.
Now you are risking yourself too much.
I don't know. I mean, come around, you know me. I mean, politics, that's how politics is. Politics, you always must have a conviction. So, I go all out for it. Whether win or lose, I go all out for it. Me, Jeff, just say, I've taken nothing from him, but if you look at Nepanisu, any senior youth, maybe what platforms I would draw so the way people are calling on Jeff, I feel that it's important for the leadership to also come out boldly and support him, and that is why I have come out. I'm a member of parliament.
Jeff Nanado a candidate, you know.
Nanado ni candidate aba yakotui. A MPP for and ekokoto aba. Ye constituency executives for and ekoto aba. Many say Nanado a candidate. And the president should not have a candidate. The president is the father for all. He should not have a choice as to me pay way and I'm in pay way. na me nim se Nana Akufo-Addo wo any sector enka me
member of parliament in price so pay
ko afrɛ me aboma mane omani ti amampeni emfrɛ me nka nkyerɛ me sɛ opewe ana opewe
obahin
na me nyini sɛ mampeni so bɛyɛ saa because Jeff no
obi just that topic
kudu so na do ba
what is that jama kudu
jama ko bo ati
kojo that no that so won hu pa
jama ko bo ati na pay
ade a wa kudu pa o de kasa
what can say there Jeff we are batwa na ya peja na o de
go me say abani pewi enra na ju conference secretary bi fɛ so jama wasi ade e coronation ye command nsa so na ye dinako because you see it should never happen say enra ene me ye conference treasurer na opportunity nyaba ya me jai say me ba. I mean, we've seen constituencies obi a chairman opportunity away so ba be contest.
Me sure all we see am say na maminjira nana edusi poku konkonko nana say ene baba na oda akire so ahene ahemfo ne baako a odimu yi nana edusi poku konkonko. Nana say the baba Abigail Edusi Poku, we are Assistant Superintendent of Immigration, Kumasi. Happy birthday. Na menchia chase wa hima ohima papa bi. And afi Mr. Frimpong. Also much on the also say oyira oda Mr. Frimpong. Oyira oda surprisingly Mr. Frimpong. And I say wish my wife a happy birthday. Now oyiri di amo. It wife happy birthday. Elbisi ase mi de o ma ene kwabna sante onyame ya adoma hwebe 10 p.m. na MPP in collaboration with Electoral Commission results no abeto abonti me interest 3 regions go on a journey jina
Asante
Eastern Central
but say one half any
no maybe what the problem you
ya say no ne ya say western north on so teacher off
oh I have a problem ni ho Bruno problem ni ho Bruno is problem ni ho only is smoothly we have a baby come
well yeah as a political party
you wish them well
yeah we you candidate na yanko drawing board in Senia
thank you so much Ojibra o hwe bi jami admech na ebisia